All right, everyone good?
Deep.
I'm assuming everyone sort of read through their intros.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So where we are starting off from there is you are all now. You all find yourself in a dark hallway, chained together with some other individuals, and they are leading you down this hallway, and you guys kind of stumble and bump into each other. There's a guard at the front of the train leading you guys along, and they signal for you to stop. And with a loud creak of a wooden door, bright lights blasts into this hall and sort of takes you aback. Like your eyes haven't seen light for a little while now, so it takes at least those of you who do not have dark vision a second to adjust. And you find yourselves here. Now, let me know if you cannot see anything. Hopefully everyone can.
I'm still in a dark
see
hallway.
nothing. I'm dark.
I had to zoom out and then refocus in.
Yep.
Yeah, it starts you zoomed in.
Okay.
In the black.
Oh no, I can't see anything because I'm not in the thing. My token's not
That
in there. But
is
yeah, that's fine.
true. I wonder.
Can you like chuck me to the side or something? I don't know. Off the map somewhere, maybe.
Well, there are walls, so
Okay.
so you'll just have to like follow here. Maybe if I do
Yeah.
this. Remember what square you're on because you're about to get real small.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't see.
Can you move that?
Wait, are you talking to me?
Yeah,
Nope, I still don't see anything.
you're right here.
Oh,
I don't see it. It's still black for me.
I gotta give you vision.
Okay, yeah. Oh well, I see hallways. That's it.
There you are. Yeah, that should be all you see. All right.
Okay, cool.
Was everyone else able to locate their token?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't hear any no's. So this door creaks open, and this light blasts in, and you can all now sort of see each other better, as well as this large space that this hallway now opens up into. The guard pulls on Olo, who is at the head of this train. Let's go. And he sort of pulls you into this room.
Am I? Are we chained together?
You are indeed. As you enter this room, it is a large stone room. You can see two tables set up on the side where you're entering from, and another table at the far end. You're passing these stairs that kind of lead up to this balcony of sorts, and there's another one on the other side of the room as well. In the center here, you see three elevated desks where a dwarf sits at each. The guard leads you further to the set of tables that are close to you and begins to unchain you and instructs you all to have a seat.
Can I slip out of mine just to show that? Okay, I won't start.
You can absolutely if you want.
Just to show that
Gonna
I
be
could have done this at any time.
It's gonna be a short campaign.
Yep.
So they actually have taken measures against you because you have been slippery, Gary.
They had them
And
in
this
a
isn't
jar.
me. This isn't me making this up on spot. I actually did think of this, and they literally kept you in a crate in a jail cell. But yes, he goes down the line and unchains you all and instructs you to have a seat. You should all have free movement of your tokens.
Oh, okay.
Seat check.
I can't move mine. Can't remember.
Really?
Click on it.
I can't remember what the issue was last time. I think it's there. It is.
Yeah, okay.
Casey,
I
can you
lost myself for a second because
Casey, can
you
you scoot down one?
highlighted everyone.
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I lost track of you 2 seconds.
No, I'm here. I'm here. How do I
If
ping?
you ping it, click and hold.
Click and hold. There you go.
Okay, you're by the book. I'm gonna make you a little larger.
I didn't know that you were like dragging everyone, including me. So I'm like, wait, I was here. Where am I? But yeah, I found myself.
You can use the arrow keys to move boxes.
Yeah, but I'm like so tiny.
Yeah. You
Alright.
click on yourself.
You all have a seat, and now you, on these balconies you can see there are individuals sitting. There's like chair per like each little section, and they are just kind of sitting and minding their own business. The judge in the middle sort of stands up and bangs his gavel, and he starts speaking. He says, "Can we get silence in the court, please? The tribunal will commence for this case of the murder of Borodan Puresoul. The 5 individuals brought before us here today are the current suspects in this terrible crime. First, we shall hear from the prosecution about the conditions surrounding the arrest of these individuals, after which these defendants will have a chance to make arguments in their defense. We then shall deliberate and bring forth our judgment. The council is present here today to keep the proceeding honest and bear witness to the final judgment." And then he kind of notions to this man sitting across from you, who is a finely dressed dwarf. He's pretty true to his image. His hair is pulled back. He's got some glasses. He's got a bunch of sort of documents strewn across the desk in front of him. He stands up and says, "Yes, thank you, my tribunal. I shall go down the table here and enlighten you to why these individuals have been brought forth." And he sort of takes center stage as he's speaking, and he notions to Penguish. Says, "First up, this is one Penguish. We are unable to get a last name out of him, nor a place of origin. In fact, he has been very dodgy with any questioning, and he was found skulking around the shadows in the late hours of the night of the murder. And so, under the suspicious circumstances, he was brought in." He sort of turns to you and says, "Oh, thank you. You can have a seat." The guard comes up. He's, no need to move."
Fuck you, guard.
It's kind of on brand though, because you haven't really been topside very much. Next up down the table, dragonborn named Kilroth. I don't know how you want to pronounce the last name, Zach. Maixish?
Yeah.
Okay. Kilroth Maixish. He tells us he comes here all the way from Rama from what we could gather, he entered the city a few days before the murder. And from witnesses, we've been told that he has been asking around for Borodom by name. And so, when we discovered the body, we discovered his inquiries and we apprehended him. Next on the line, one Olo Greenbottle. Olo came into the city with the Wandering Ensemble. Since he's been causing a ruckus around town and has been kicked out of multiple establishments. He's been witnessed on multiple occasions using druid magics and taking on dangerous forms. One of these forms, a bear, is how our guard found him. And he was near the scene. And so he was brought forth. Next down the line, we have the next two defendants are quite peculiar. The first of two is this, and he's notioning at you, Glurg, but he's kind of confused by what to call you. And he just says this thing. It speaks. And it tells us his name is Glurg. No surname. He doesn't tell us much more, though. He was found directly outside of Borodon's workshop with Borodon's name and address written on a slip of paper. And thus he was brought forth. And last but not least, we have Borodon's Autonome Unit. This one is definitely an oddity and possibly defective. He seems to speak off program and acts on its own. The unit was found standing directly over the dead body of Borodon Puresoul. And so he was apprehended and brought forth. The middle judge here notions to him. Thank you, counselor. Now we will hear any arguments from those that were brought forth. You may either represent a speaker or you may speak individually down the line. The choice is yours. Does anyone stand up for the group?
Like to stand up for myself.
You'll get your chance. But if there's any, he's giving you guys a chance to.
I don't know these people. Fuck these guys.
All right. It's fair. All right. One Penguish. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
Shit. Why'd I go to the head of the table?
We can go out of order if you want.
I just recently came to the surface. I have no idea who this man is that you speak of that's been murdered. It was not me.
Recently came to the surface. Explain that, please.
I am a denizen of the Underdark. And that's all I'll say on the matter.
He kind of like half laughs, just like a the Underdark, eh? I see we're gonna play it that way. The Underdark is sort of unknown, or not unknown, it's long forgotten. And it's almost like a fairy tale to the Upsiders at this point. So he's basically thinking you're telling him bullshit. Like, oh, I'm from I'm from the North Pole. Kind of like that. Anything else to say?
No, I stand by my word.
And what were you doing? He kind of looks down at his papers, his notes that he's been writing down from the counselor. What were you doing, so-called skulking around in the shadows?
I'm used to the dark.
Hmm. All right. I see. He scribbles a couple more notes on his paper. Next, Kilroth, do you have anything to say in defense of your name?
I wasn't sent up here to kill that guy. I was learning under my master, who Grimbald Deep Hammer down in Rama, where I'm from, and he sent me up here looking for Bordon, so that I could hone my craft more. And that's the reason I was looking around town for him.
Sort of scratches at his beard. And he writes something on a piece of paper, and he motions towards this guard down here, who sort of just walks up here and meets him, and he hands him the slip of paper and returns back.
Okay.
This guard heads up here and up and around. He went to the wrong side.
He's a little confused.
He comes up.
I can just
His
imagine us.
it's his first day. Leave him alone.
I can just imagine us sitting at the
Judge's
table.
like, the hell are you doing?
Yeah. We're all sitting at the
Jump
table just
center,
watching
boy.
this guy pace back and forth.
He heads up here. He hands a piece of paper to this guy in the middle here, and he returns back down to his post. And you say, your master, remind me of his name.
Grimbald Deep Hammer?
Grimbald. And if contacted, he will verify that he sent you up here.
He should. I would hope he would.
Are you a member of the Craftsman's Guild?
He promised an official recommendation when I reached a certain skill level, but I don't think that I've reached it quite yet, so I would say probably not. I was just his apprentice.
Curious why he would send you to bore down from near across the country, specifically.
There was an accident at his forge, and he sent me up here to get more knowledge about it.
Fair enough. And now this dwarf up here, the one that received the paper, he stands up and he just gives like a slight nod, and then he sits back down. All right. It would seem that your master's name does check out. We'll take that into consideration. And he writes more on his notes. Next, Olo Green Bottle.
Yeah.
Do you have any defense?
How'd you say this Borlo or Brodon, or what was his name?
Borudon.
Bordon. Oh, I don't know the guy. How do you say he was found?
What do you mean? the state of his body?
Was he mangled? Are we talking about was he precisioned cut to almost look like a professional did it? What tavern was he at? I was at a few taverns that night, and you're saying I was close to the guy, nearby the accident. I have no idea where this is even at. Was it the first tavern or the second tavern? Third tavern?
He was found in his workshop, which you were very near.
Workshop, huh?
Yes.
Well, at that point I was a little under the weather, and at that point I was just a friendly bear walking through a town. I didn't mean to. I didn't even see this guy. I didn't go into any workshop. I've never even heard of this gentleman. Came in with the wandering ensemble, and I haven't even I don't even know the guy.
And why walk the streets as a bear?
Just felt like the right time. Felt like
With potentially unknowing citizens walking by? You don't think that could cause a stir?
I try not to. I feel comfortable in that state. I feel comfortable being a bear. I feel like I am a bear sometimes. I just I just want to I had something to drink, and I was enjoying the time. Put on a show, give people, give people what they want. People enjoy it. When can you drink with a bear? But no, Borodon, Brandon. I don't even know that guy. I haven't even seen him. Workshop. I've never even stepped foot in one. Just yeah. I was just trying to find my way home. My way back to the wandering ensemble.
Sure. He kind of like puts his hand up to like that's enough. And he again writes down some notes. This Glurg, you can speak.
Yes.
Excellent. Do you have anything to say in your defense then?
Well, all I'll say is I've never actually met this guy. Yes, I know it seems that, I have a piece of paper with his name on it, and, that kind of links me to maybe knowing him, but I don't know him. I've just been on my own little search for self. I don't even know how to explain it. Either way, I was given this name from some bystander to go out and search for shit, where is it? Bordon.
Well, it seems like
And there was a festival going on, and I try to stay out of sight. I try not to bring a whole lot of attention to myself. And literally, once the festival started to die down, I was making my way to his workshop, and I was clubbed on the head, and I woke up in a box. That's all I know.
yeah, you did wake up
And
in
then
a
I
box.
shapeshift into a middle finger.
Seems like Burrowdown was a very interesting person.
Never got to meet him.
Well, so many people are looking for him. Next, his auto gnome unit, one Felix.
Yes.
You may have the most suspicious looking apprehension. You standing directly over the body. What can you say in defense of that?
Well, at the time, Borden was running tests on me like he does the majority of the time. And it's not uncommon for me to kind of circuit out and have like a lapse of time, and then he fixes me up. Well, this time it was different, and I was aware of where I was at. And when I came to, I was standing over him. I was aware of where I was at when I was blacked out and circuited out.
Is it possible that during this lapse of memory, you lost control of your own actions and lashed out at Borodon?
I don't see myself lashing out at Borodon. I've been with Borodon for many, many years. Never had an issue with him.
I've been rude.
And of course, conveniently, since your memory banks have lapsed, you do not remember anyone else coming in or leaving the workshop, huh?
Well, I know Thawson's there from time to time, which is he's a traveling intern, but I don't remember when he left, and I don't remember if he was there before I had that lapse of judgment. But I do believe it was just me and Borden.
So you would know Thoston hasn't come around in a long time. Like he hasn't been the apprentice for a while. So yeah, like you do have memory of him, but not recently.
Okay.
Just to let you know. But he just sort of nods and he writes some more notes down. All right. I've heard from each of the defendants. If there are no other words that need to be spoken at this time, the tribunal will go back and deliberate. And he kind of like leaves the floor open for anyone that wants to say any final words. All right. Hang tight, and we shall be back once our deliberations have been made. And the 3 doors. I'll head back into a room behind the pedestals. Is there anything you guys wish to do in the meantime? Or are you just sort of patiently waiting?
I start meditating.
Guard would probably.
And away.
What does your meditation look like? Are you just
I turn
sitting
into a
there,
puddle.
or the couple of guards might step closer, thinking you might try to like slime off. All right, well, you guys kind of sit and wait for a while. The people sitting above you, they sort of, a couple of them lean into each other and whisper a couple words to each other. And then after about 20 minutes or so, big doors here open back up and the judges step out. He bangs his gavel again, get the court's attention. The viewing gallery sort of hushes. All right. The Tribunal has made their decision.
It works, but I know how to control it and how it did. It's like goes up.
All right, buddy. Sorry, buddy, but we're busy.
Sound important.
This drone.
Oh, that is pretty cool. So yeah, the judge bangs his gavel. The court kind of focuses up. We have made our decision. While all circumstances of arrest here are pretty suspicious, we do not feel the counselors have brought forth enough hardcore evidence, hard evidence, that directly identifies one of you as the killer. We do believe that because of the suspicious circumstances surrounding your apprehension, that the killer may still be among you. But since we cannot prove it, we do not want to just jail all of you.
Raise Armin.
So here's what we propose. One, you guys, we propose that we'll let you try to clear your names. We feel that if one of you is indeed the murderer, that the rest of the party here will hold them accountable. You will be given access to the crime scene to look around and given the opportunity to put forth the actual murderer. If you do so, your names will be cleared and you may go about your business. The second option, if you guys do not agree, is unfortunately we will just jail you all. So,
Well, nice to meet you, boys. Let's go clear our names.
Sure.
I ain't going to jail for you fucks.
I suppose I'll go down the line and get a confirmation from each. Penguish. You say
Agree.
say you're innocent. You agree to these stipulations.
Yes.
Kilroth.
Yep, let's do it.
Olo.
Wait, so I just can't go home?
If you agree to our circumstances, then you will be fitted with a monitoring device.
Okay.
You will have roam of the city,
Okay.
but you will be watched. So, commit any other crimes, obviously we'll bring you in. Try to flee the city, we will bring you in.
Okay.
You have your freedom to roam the city how you please.
Okay.
But quote unquote going home, I'm not sure where home is for you. You said you came in with the ensemble, so I guess your home is here for now.
Okay.
So yeah, you have free reign to do whatever you want in the time that we are going to give you, and then if in that time you guys bring up forth the actual murderer, then you'll be free from that point forward.
Okay. I agree. Let's double check with that robot though. Just gonna call that out there. All right. Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, we'll get to him. Glurg. are these
Sounds
conditions.
good to me.
Glad to hear it. Felix.
I'm with it.
All right. And with that, I will caution you guys to remember that you are all suspects. If someone in this party is acting out of pocket, that could reflect poorly on yourselves. And he kind of notions over to this guard here. And he disappears in this hallway. All right. Since all parties here are agreed, then let's set some ground rules. You will have 2 days to bring forth any leads. On the third day, we will reconvene, and that is when you can present your findings. As I said, you have free roam of the city to question anyone you want, investigate anywhere you want. You will be given access to the workshop, the crime scene. And yeah, the guards will be at your assistance. They will not be following you, but they will be available for assistance if needed. Do I have any questions from you guys?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Just then, this guard returns back in. And he places seized belongings that you guys have had on you at the time of your individual arrests. He puts them on the table. And then he goes down, and before he uncuffs you, he places a gold, it's basically an ankle monitor, but it's like made of like shiny gold or brass, and has like one large hinge on it and kind of locks, and where it comes together and locks, there's a glowing purple crystal. Those of you who are familiar, especially Kilroth, and probably Olo, will know that this is catchinite crystal. So he goes down the line and he shackles that to all of you. This, the middle judge continues, this will be the device that monitors you. It will give us an approximate location to where you are in the city. If you try to leave, we will be notified. If we find any commotion in the city and you guys are there, you'll probably be brought back in, so keep your nose clean.
Okay.
And with that, the guards lead you out.
Grab my back.
All right. So, you guys avoided going to jail.
Sick. Surprisingly.
Shouldn't he be in this situation?
Hey, you shouldn't have been acting a
Looking
fool.
around.
Can I not slip this ankle bracelet off?
Catching it.
Can you? I mean, you can do what you can do.
Welcome to try.
Yep. I will wait. I wanna get further away.
But the judge did give warning to your fellow party members, like, hey, keep each other in check. But that's for the fellow party members to respond how they want to respond.
Well, I would like to slip it off and just place it in my backpack. He can still track me.
Fair enough.
It might get in the way if I try sliding under cracks or something, you know?
All right, so the city is your guys' to do with what you wish.
How do we know it's not the robot?
Where are we?
You can ask the robot. You can, find other ways to see if it was the robot.
Okay. All right.
You tell me how you want to figure it out.
Okay.
Can we investigate the workshop?
Are we up here? Where we're at right now?
Yep. Yep. That's the courthouse / jail. You're kind of just dropped off at these steps here.
Just making sure.
Where is the workshop from where we're at?
It is sort of across the city.
Okay.
I'll draw like a little marker on it. Freehand. That's a drawing.
Don't see anything currently.
It is in here. Probably this building here.
Okay. Okay.
Because I almost was going to just start talking like Meatwad. I just kept thinking about it, but I think I might get in the character. Just start talking like this.
You already
I mean,
ruined
I
it.
get the honey, see?
On our way up.
Is there any knowledge? Is there any knowledge of anyone that disagreed with Borden's research on autonomes?
Cool.
Not sure you would know that offhand.
Okay.
Just because before now you haven't really been programmed to look for that sort of thing and store that.
Okay.
Hey, robot.
Hey, green bottle.
Who is Brandon?
Borden
Yeah,
is my master.
your master, huh?
Yeah,
Did you kill him?
I did not. Why would I kill him?
I don't know. Bad oil change?
What? I don't use oil.
Guys, let's stop fighting right now.
The fuck is that thing?
I don't.
Ask a guard for directions to the crafting guild.
Just curious.
I feel we
I'm
should
sure
just
it's well known.
not start fighting with each other.
I,
We're kind
Oh,
of
is that Zach?
Like on our way out, could I ask a guard directions to the crafting guild?
here we go.
Yes, you can. So he'll inform you that there is a joint office between the Craftsman Guild's head and the Mining Guild.
Mm-hmm.
And that is located... he'll tell you it's just down the street. It's hard to see. I'll put it here. I don't quite enjoy drawing on the map too much because you guys don't actually have a map.
Right.
But that is here.
I can get a map real quick. Screenshot this.
Oh. That's fine. Yeah, just I mean, if you'd have just said it's down to the right, I would have just
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
I walked down. Then
it'll be easy to find for sure.
Right.
There's signage. There's it's hard to miss. It's a big building.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we should head to the workshop, right, guys?
Yep.
All right. And Felix, you obviously know exactly where that is. you've ran errands across the city multiple times. You know your way to and from back. Um, and just to give you some, I guess, info on the city, since you are now out in the city. This is Monscore. It's built into a mountain. There is a canyon-like rift that runs through the middle of the city. It's not really known how far down it goes. It's just kind of a void that the city has sort of built itself around. The city is well lit despite being completely underground. As you walk the cities, there are like plenty of like lampposts and like just lights on buildings, all charged from catchinite. It's all being lit by this magical stone. So it's the city streets are kind of dim, but not so much that it like obscures your vision. Like it's dim, but not mechanically dim in D&D rules. The ensemble is in town, as stated before, which is a wandering group of performers and merchants. It's kind of a big deal for the Monscore, so they throw a celebration, and their wagons are all kind of lined up and follow this sort of path. So all along that path, there are like little shows and caravan merchants and craftsmen kind of working out of their wagons and stuff like that. Music's being played, that sort of deal. I'm assuming that's probably the path you'll take. It's sort of the most direct. The bridge in the center is the only like road that goes through, but there are these two giant lifts that will shuttle back and forth. That is here and here.
I'm assuming those go just like right across.
Yep, they just go back and forth. And they're like these massive platforms. They're like 20 by 20 feet, and they just kind of slowly slide back and forth. There's an operator. It's not just like, constantly going, but yeah. But yeah, this main street, this center bridge is sort of the main route of travel between the two sections. So yeah, as you walk there, you're greeted by an assortment of just sounds and music and laughter and various smells. There are some merchants that are just cooking food. Game is not super prevalent in Monscore because they're underground. So the ensemble can bring all that kind of stuff with them. And that kind of becomes a special treat too, like fresh sources of meat cooked in different ways and stuff like that. But yeah, you pass all that up and you make your way down to the workshop. A guard is posted outside, but he seemingly knows you're coming and knows why you're there, and he doesn't fuss or anything with you about why you're there. Just kind of nods and lets you in. He'll like even introduce himself, like, "Hey, I'll be outside if you need anything," that sort of deal. So
okay.
So let me bring you all here. And it's probably black for you guys, right?
Yep.
All right. Drop your tokens. Get Felix in here. All right, can you guys see now?
No.
I
No.
can. I know where my token is, but it's still black.
Still black.
I
All right.
don't even
don't
see
even
my.
see
Oh,
my
now I see it.
For some reason, the vision settings aren't being saved to your character
There we go.
sheet. I'll have to
I got
look
it now.
into that. Yeah, I gotta just manually turn it on for you guys for some reason.
There's a, there's a,
Damn, that's a lot of blood.
there's a weird looking bird in the corner.
Yeah, I probably should bring that up too.
Fireball. No.
I think we found out who did it.
Oh shit! I don't know what that is. I don't know what a fireball is.
All right, so yeah, the guard lets you in, and it's a decent sized workshop. As you guys have noticed, there is a large blood stained puddle in the sort of middle of the room next to the workstation. In the far corner, there's a desk. There's a bulletin on the wall there. Yeah, and just various crafting stations here.
Is there any like footsteps in the blood?
Make me an investigation check. Yeah, first
Wow.
roll.
Am I right, Bruce?
What's that?
Disadvantage, right?
Yes, yes, indeed. Remember, you do have inspiration though.
I'm fine with that.
11. So you kind of walk up, being careful not to, get in the blood yourself. You kind of look around, and there do seem to be foot steps. It's not super difficult to see. They kind of go all over the place, actually. Like, I'm not on draw. Hold up. So, like, they kind of go this way. They seem to come back through this door. They kind of wander around. Like, there's a fair amount.
Is that a
Compare
trap door?
them. Oh, go ahead.
Trapdoor. This.
Is that something that opens up?
No, it's more of like a drainage grate.
Okay.
So, like, if the workshop's working on anything wet, then it can kind of just drain out.
Does it lead to the sewers?
There's one way to find out.
I could puddle my ass through there if it doesn't lift up.
One way to find out.
All right. I'd like to walk over to it and see if it can be removed or lifted, like the grate itself.
It seems fixed into the floor, so non-removable.
And
Non-removable.
hold on.
Guys, this
Yeah.
might be. There might be a button somewhere in here. If we push it, this might open.
Okay.
You just think there's a button.
There's footprints all around this.
Can I compare the footprints to the robot's foot?
You may. They seem a lot bigger. I'm just gonna carry over your last investigation check.
Yeah.
They definitely seem a lot bigger.
Just making sure that he wasn't walking through everything.
Are they boot prints or paw prints?
Oh, whoa.
Hey, you gotta cover bases. You can also roll me an investigation check.
So I'm at
I
a
was
negative
making
1.
sure
Do
you
I get
didn't.
disadvantage?
No, you just roll.
No
a negative one.
disadvantage.
There's a reason I have it.
He's a cheater.
All right. It's 8. Not a great roll, but it's a very easy thing to discern, right? Paw prints are very different from boots. They are definitely boot prints.
Okay, I'm just checking because there's a shapeshifter.
I was just making sure you didn't fuck up the crime scene.
Oh no, I was more so talking about Olo.
Yeah,
He was found wandering. So
That's why I was comparing your feet. That's all I'm saying.
With your investigation of the footprints, Killeroth 11, you cannot be for certain, but these are kind of short and stubby footprints.
Okay.
Even though they are boot tracks,
So,
they are very likely, given the city you're in, Dorv.
okay. So are you saying the boot prints were bigger than his feet, or his feet are bigger than the
Yes,
boot? Okay.
the boot prints are bigger than Felix's.
All right.
Felix is a pretty small contraption.
Oh yeah, he's like a gnome, right?
Yeah,
Gnome size.
yeah, he's gnome size. Yeah,
Okay.
but like skinnier because like he
Yeah.
doesn't have muscle and.
I forgot about that. Sorry, I'm just a giant. Everyone looks tiny.
can we go over to the lights in the wall and see if there's switches or buttons on them?
Sure.
Wouldn't you know? What are you looking around for? Trying to trap us all in here?
Yeah, does this
Hey.
thing open?
I don't know what Borden did when I did tasks.
All right, so you're going around to the lights, and
Yeah.
you're looking for like a button.
Yeah.
All right, so these are like catch-a-night lanterns. That's basically what the whole city's lit with. There's a like small jewel within like a glass casing that emits light, and there's like a cylinder on the bottom that you can like kind of pull down that pulls the jewel out of the like glass portion of it,
Mm-hmm.
and that is what shuts it off from emitting light because it like sinks down into a non-glass chamber.
Okay.
And you would know every once in a while these have to be recharged, but there's no like mechanical switch that like operates them all.
So I would like to stick my head through one of these holes. I don't want to completely go down there.
Okay.
I do have dark vision. I would like to at least peek around in the hole.
Okay. It is indeed a sewage type system.
Big enough for a dwarf to fit through?
Yes.
Can I walk over?
Actually, not here. So you peer down in, and it's kind of this shiny pipe. It's probably like a foot in diameter, and you can kind of see that it go. How far is your dark vision? I think you have pretty
20,
decent dark
isn't it
vision.
20? 30?
It should be more than that. You should probably
is
have
it?
at least 60.
Oh, it's 60? Okay. I don't know where to find all that.
Psycho said 60.
It is 60. So that is your D&D sheet, just to let you know. On the left side, there's like a little box that says senses. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, it even with only 60 feet of dark vision, you can see that this pipe kind of opens up into something bigger down the line, but at this location, it's about a foot in diameter.
Okay, so basically I'm getting off the drain subject. Gotcha.
Can I look through his desk and the bulletin board for anything?
Sure. Why don't you roll me up investigation as well? 14, pretty decent. Yeah, you kind of take a minute to sort through this stuff. There's not a whole lot on the bulletin board. They're actually schematics of Felix himself, and sort of just kind of hastily written notes and stuff. Some things are like crossed off. It looks like things he was trying and didn't work. So you kind of move over to the desk, and it's pretty sloppy. There's a bunch of paper strewn all across it. There's stacks of like letters that kind of look unopened, some that are open and just kind of looks like they, he opened them and then just immediately just threw it down on the desk. Sorting through it, one of them does catch your eye. There is there's actually a few officially stamped letters from the Craftsman Guild. They have the official sigil. You probably don't know what that sigil means. If you show it to Kilroth, he would be able to, identify that. And you read through it, and it's basically a cease and desist letter. The Craftsman Guild has sort of been notified of the experiments that Borodon was doing here and are asking him to stop.
We take those letters with us.
Yeah, you can take him.
Is this just a closet up here?
Yes. Can you guys see the door icons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So like this
Okay.
one right here is open. This one's closed.
Yep. Can you click them and open them?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Working as intended. All right. Yes. So that is a closet. That is Felix's bedroom, basically. He was stored.
Oh, look at all these oil stains.
But yeah, it's just a small closet. There's like a little stand for him,
He just
basically.
constantly screws a nut down his boat.
Can I follow the footsteps in there and see if they go anywhere?
Sure. Absolutely.
Into that
You
door
can-
that they go into. I'm assuming it's
Yep.
the same closet.
Feel free. Yep. Open it and move.
It's like a hallway.
There's a lot more than that tiny closet. Do I see blood here?
Yes, the footprints continue. They go down the hall. You can see they basically are covering everywhere. It looks like they go into here. Looks like they go into there. You have to, actually open those doors and
Yeah, I'd
see
like to-
more. But
I open this door.
go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
Step in.
Yep. So you open this door, and it's
It's like the kitchen area. looks like.
very obviously, yeah, his kitchen. There are more papers and stuff on the table. It looks like it's more of a extra storage than it is a place for him to eat. There are also bloody footprints sort of going throughout here as well.
I'd like to check this first door on the right.
Go for it.
Right there.
Bathroom. Yep, open up to a decently sized bathroom with a commode. The footprints go up to the wash basin here, and yeah, that's basically it.
Is there blood in the sink? Like stains?
Uh,
Or the wash basin?
yeah. It's been a while. It's been a few days that you guys have been in holding. But if you like really look at like the bottom of the basin, then yeah, there's a little bit of trace of dried blood.
So, looks like it cleaned up in here, boys.
Can I go in this door on the left?
Go for it. You know this as Bordon's bedroom.
Of course you do.
What up, Kale?
There's his bed, and he has a nightside table.
Can I investigate
And
the table?
sure. On the opposite side, I'll just go through the room spiel real quick. On the opposite side of the bed, he has a trunk, and then there are two bookcases which are filled with books.
Okay.
Hey, get in here, buddy.
What was that?
I was talking to Olo.
No, I'll stand out here. Is the robot in
Oh,
there?
and the footprints do continue in here as well. They kind of look like they just kind of circle around, and yeah.
Did it look like they were looking for something?
Can I check this trunk?
Sure. You check it, and you go to swing the latch up, and it is locked.
Can Glur go in the lock and
I
unlock
was-
it?
No. I think the hole has to be like an inch or something. I think
Inch.
is.
Okay.
Yeah. Keyholes are a little too small.
Does the chest open up just an inch?
Ooh.
No. It's
This is dwarven craftsmanship. Blom,
yeah.
get it right.
It's
Who has a hammer? Is there a hammer nearby?
well, you're in a workshop. There are definitely work tools in there.
Is there a book on this side table?
Yes. Sorry. We'll get back to that.
Now, is that a journal or is?
It is Borodon's journal.
Can we open that up?
Sure.
Do I need to roll for it?
If you're looking for something specific, sure. If not, I can kind of just give you a general rundown of what's in there.
Nothing specific, just any form of information that would be useful.
So yeah, this is it's largely a catalog of his research with you.
Okay.
What has worked, what hasn't worked. He gets a little less technical than like some of his like notes in the office, where now he is kind of going over some frustrations of like why something didn't work, etc. But yeah, it's his personal journal.
Okay.
He doesn't write in it every day, but like if there's major breakthroughs or something big happens, then he'll write in it.
Alright. Can I grab this hammer on the table?
Sure.
Take it up to the chest.
Is this just part of the floor over here? This little round thing near me?
Something. Yeah.
Okay.
And can I attempt to break the lock?
Sure thing. Give me a athletics check.
You ready?
Blob athletics.
That's not this terrible roll.
A very good roll.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so you swing down right where this latch kind of comes from the bottom and then up to the top. And that is what's keeping it securely shut. And yeah, you smack it pretty much clean off with one shot. It kind of just falls down back to the like open position.
Raise Armin.
Praise Armin. And you're free to open the chest if you wish.
Yes, I would like to open the chest.
All right. Inside the chest, there is mostly uncharged catchinite. There's a couple of other documents and stuff. If you read through them, they're not super important, but yeah, this was like a catchinite lockbox for him.
Okay.
And I put the catchinite in my bag.
All right. Go ahead and add, let's say 1d4's worth of uncharged catchinite. Just one large crystal.
Okay.
Does he store
Nothing.
anything under his bed?
You look under his bed. There's not anything super interesting.
So there doesn't seem to be anything else of importance into the chest, though. So
In the chest, no.
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 All right.
What about the bookshelf? Is there anything?
These bookshelves?
Yeah, is there anything that would have any sort of information of anything? I mean, obviously.
So these are more scholarly texts. These are like
Okay.
research papers published by
Okay.
other people. Basically what you would find in like if you go to a lawyer's office, how they have like encyclopedia of
Gotcha.
like just fucking laws and shit. This is the craftsman version of that.
Okay.
Is there any weight to that crystal? Just so I'm accurate. Back.
I'm not too worried about encumbrance.
Okay.
But if you want, I don't know, just whatever a large like diamond would weigh.
Okay.
So are there any neighbors that we can maybe speak to?
Yeah, there are other buildings around.
Going back to those bloody footprints, do we see a trail leading out of the house anywhere? Out the door we came in?
That is a very good question. Give me an investigation check for that.
Hell yeah.
Very good roll. That is a. I wasn't saying that was a good question as in I didn't know the answer. That is a good question as in that is a very peculiar detail that you noticed. For all the places that the footprints go, they do not go near the door.
And they all lead to the drain?
They don't necessarily lead to the drain.
What about
There's
the
definitely
windows?
footprints around the drain.
Can we move these boxes around down here? See if there's anything underneath them.
Yeah, certainly. You go ahead, you shift those around. There's nothing under them, and they're very light. You sort of kind of brace yourself for like a strong push, and like it's way lighter than you thought it was going to be, and you like kind of almost slam it against the opposite wall. And Felix, you would know that it shouldn't be that light. These are crates that Borodon did have a decent stockpile of catchinite in, and they should be pretty weighty.
I checked the two cupboards in the bathroom or in the bedroom. Or the dressers, whatever they were.
Those are bookshelves.
Oh yeah,
Those are
the bookshelves. Yeah,
Or bookshelves, yeah.
Those are the just the academic books.
Okay.
Are
Nothing.
there bloody footprints on top of the chest?
On top, no, but around, yes.
So
So
just another
obviously.
closet at the end of the hallway.
So, are there footprints, bloody footprints that lead to the windows? Maybe that was the escape.
Have I had you make an investigation check? Yeah, I did. It was kind of lousy. Not for windows, though. Go ahead and roll me a check. Investigation.
Didn't matter.
You guys can help each other, too, if someone is proficient. I don't know if anyone of you took proficiency in
I got
investigation.
Investigation?
-1.
Nope. Yes, actually, I am.
It's too late. We're not.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
No, that was a rule. I'm just
Yeah.
it was.
I didn't ask anybody for strength because I knew I was at +2.
I completely forgot that I am.
No, the rule is you guys can absolutely help.
Yeah.
If you
just
have
didn't want us rolling
proficiency.
multiple times for the same thing, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but if you are proficient, you can offer help. And basically what that does is, one, you can either just give advantage to the person that originally called for the whatever roll, or two, you can make the roll yourself also.
Gotcha.
But only once. So like once someone chimes in with it, then like that's done. So if you do want to insist with this, I will certainly say you're more than happy to.
Sure.
Disadvantage for you.
Yep. Got a +3. It's better than his -1. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good, especially for disadvantage. Yeah, you kind of find Felix looking at the windows here, like going from window to window, and you kind of get what he's putting out. Like you're like, oh, okay, I see what he's looking for here. There are footprints around the windows, but that's mostly because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
None specifically seem to go directly to a window, and more so as you're going window to window looking for this, all the windows are locked.
Okay.
Oops.
Must be they're all open. Oh.
I was opening all of them.
So what is this behind me? Like against this wall? Is this a chest?
Where are you?
Like a wheel of some sort.
Yeah. I can't ping. I'm like double clicking.
Oh, this?
Hold it.
Yeah.
It looks like a wheel or something.
Yeah, that's just kind of like the top-down view. It's like a arched cabinet.
Okay.
No. Did anyone ask about that room on the right? Is it just a closet?
Just a closet. Yeah, there's not. It's like a food pantry almost.
Okay.
All right. So are you looking inside here?
Yeah, I would like to.
That is his like tool storage shed. There's like pegboard system with like a bunch of just tools hanging up in it.
Any lockpicks?
Roll me an investo.
Wanna help there, buddy?
Can I help again?
I'll say that. I'll say this is just you're kind of looking. This is like a yes no sort of thing.
Okay.
I didn't know if I was allowed to help again since I just helped him.
Yeah, sure. You find a lockpick.
Sweet.
Go ahead, add that to your sheet.
Well, first I'm gonna ask if anybody in the group here knows how to use these very well. Look what I found, guys.
Fuck no.
What is used for lockpicking?
Dexterity, sleight of hand specifically. Yeah.
I'm +2
Oh,
and
I'm
7.
pretty good with those. Actually, I will put them in my backpack. But
Actually, if you're not proficient within it, I think it's just a straight dexterity.
Yeah. I think you're right about that.
So, like on your left-hand side of your character sheet, below where it says senses, there should be like a proficiency box. One of them should say tools.
mine doesn't say anything. Right?
The bottom one.
Yeah, which
It
is down
does.
here then.
It says
Uh,
painter supplies and war gone.
Oh, down there too.
Yeah.
Painter supplies. Damn.
Painter?
Those, I guess.
Do you use your own slime as paint? Never. Anyways.
No. So nobody. Well, I
uses
guess
his
I'll
own
just.
jizz.
I'll throw them in my bag, and just hold on to it for now.
I mean, you can still use them. It's just you don't get the extra proficiency bonus on them.
Are we able to go outside
how
and
do I
check
go
the surrounding of the
inventory?
house,
Lockpick.
the workshop?
All right, what was that, Felix?
Are we allowed to go out and
How do I
check
add
the
an
surrounding
item?
of the workshop?
Yes, you can. And then Gary, if you go to the inventory tab,
Yep.
yeah,
Manage inventory. You gotta
manage
click that?
inventory. Yep.
Okay. Add an item.
I might have missed it, but what's this thing in the corner?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask too.
This,
Yeah.
Lock.
it's just like it's like I think it's technically a chest.
Thieves tools.
But we'll just say it's
Like a safe?
it's like a not a furnace, but kind of like a contraption like that.
Oh.
Right, thieves' tools.
Yes.
Cool.
Can we follow the bloody footprints anywhere to where like they end?
So they don't.
Around the grate.
Yeah, they don't seem to. They don't necessarily end around there. They just kind of go everywhere.
Oh, okay, they just go everywhere.
Yeah. Like they even come back to the puddle and like kind of. Yeah, they basically go everywhere. Basically everywhere like you guys are checking out, it looks like they have checked out.
Looks like they were
We haven't
soldiers.
investigated the actual blood yet, have we? Like for any signs? Like,
We checked it for footprints, but
For footprints, yeah.
is there anything
Um,
else that we might notice that's odd?
Give me an investigation check for that.
Help him out with that.
Yeah, you can
See him looking at the blood again.
If he's gonna help, do you want me to just do advantage or just let him roll?
That's up to you guys.
That's up to you.
What's yours?
I have disadvantage +3.
I don't know the difference. I'll just do
Oh.
advantage.
Yeah, he has disadvantage because he's exhausted. So it'll probably be wise for you guys to do individually because
you want me to just do
advantage for Killeroth would just be a flat roll. So I don't know. It's up to you guys. Oh yeah, yeah, or you can take advantage. It's up to you guys though.
I'll just do that. 17.
Pretty good. Do you want to roll one just to see if you get higher, Zach?
I think you did advantage.
I did advantage.
Oh, was that advantage? Okay, okay. So you're kind of looking around at the floor here. There's not a whole lot of anything interesting with the blood itself. It is splattered a lot though, like not just like people tracking through it and having it like splash around, but like it's getting on like the walls and stuff.
Is there any blood on the ceiling?
Yeah, there's some. It's not like huge sprays of it, but like speckled
There's
on the
some.
ceiling. Sure, yeah.
Is that bitch from the boys?
Did anyone look at this stuff on the wall by me on the left?
Yeah.
Ish did.
I know he looked at the table. I don't remember if he looked at this.
Furthermore, Gary, as you're just kind of looking at the floor, around here where Zach just kind of walked over, there is a small pile of ashes and a cigar butt.
Ooh.
Can you see a brand on the cigar?
There is indeed. There's a small band towards the unburnt end.
I would like to look at that.
Sure.
Cool.
Is there anything in particular you want to discern?
I want to see the brand to see if it's a common brand or maybe a not so known brand.
Does your daddy smoke cigars?
So yeah, you can give me a history check for that in particular because that's a good question. As far as the brand itself, it is clear, but you don't. I would say you probably don't have the knowledge to, like,
No.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's known or popular or,
Okay. Want me to
But-
hit history?
but yeah, go ahead and give me history. You do also know there's a local cigar shop.
I helped you.
Like,
If you want to roll.
Are you
that.
proficient in history?
Yeah.
All right.
Just roll it.
Go ahead. Go to roll again. Yeah.
do I gotta change anything on it?
No.
No, just roll it again.
Dude, I fucking
7.
suck.
Still low, but not a high DC on this because obviously you've been around Borodown for years and years and years. He is not a smoker.
Cool. Well, I think we found another piece of evidence. Maybe we should go to this cigar shop.
Yes.
Anything else you guys can see in
Can
this
we-
house that we might want to look into?
Can we check
before
the
we jet?
perimeter of the house before we go?
We still don't know how he got out of the house.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe check the perimeter, see if maybe there's footsteps out there.
Okay,
Yeah,
check.
guys can.
Hey, Blob, come put your head in the shitters and see if it goes anywhere.
Good point. Good point. Good point. Good point.
Good thing I hold my breath for a minute straight. Or an hour, I mean.
Damn.
All right. Yeah. No. I don't think they go anywhere.
Are you checking?
Yep.
All right. You stick your head down. If
Turds.
you look to your right, you can see light coming from about 25
For the
feet down.
drain. I would like to slide through there and come up the grate.
Sure.
Hop out over here.
Sure.
Let me drop my bag real quick. There we go.
Yeah, you slither through. It's slimy. It's gross, but
There's some
you know,
poo. But
there's
nothing-
probably some dry
nothing in
poo.
particular.
Well, we all know it didn't come from me.
Oh, Borodown poo.
All right. Can we
Oh.
check the outside perimeter?
Yes, you certainly may. Is there anyone going with Felix?
I'll go look for him. You're in the sewer.
I'm out.
Oh.
But no one wants you around anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd like to give this dark man a hug.
Anyone got presidentation?
I want to put my head in the toilet.
You probably are like, what's the fucking word for that? Where like water doesn't like stick to you?
Yeah. Hydroscopic.
Hydroscopic. Yeah, you're probably
Something
pretty
like that.
hydroscopic.
Or hydrophobic.
Yeah.
Are there any footprints on the outside of the windows of people looking in?
All right. So yeah, if anyone who is investigating the perimeter, Felix definitely involved in on this. Yeah, if you want to help, Killer Rock, go ahead.
So are you rolling or am I rolling?
You can roll one. I'm gonna roll with you.
All right.
All right. Yeah, each roll invest.
I shouldn't have rolled with you.
Oof, not very good. Is there? So you're looking for specifically footprints, or
What if we're looking for any evidence of anyone outside the windows? That could be maybe more ashes or cigars or footprints, or maybe they
All
drop
right.
something, or is that
All
too
right.
broad?
Just any sign.
No, broad's fine. I'm gonna link your guys' check to specifically the windows and footprints, because that's kind of what you originally called.
Okay.
If anyone else, i.e., Penguish,
Yeah, I can
Olo,
roll.
or Glurg, yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Not with you. I can't help.
Yeah.
Dang.
17. Okay, it's rolling rocks. Um. All right, so up where around Kilroth and Felix are, um, there are some broken glass vials.
Oh.
Like a potion vial, some sort.
Potentially. 17
Shapeshift.
is
So
is obviously enough to discern that there are 3 individual vials.
so if I'm an alchemist, would I have any knowledge of that?
Are you an
Like
alchemist?
tools? Oh, it's alchemist supplies. Never mind. Kit. I didn't know if I would have any knowledge of knowing what the potions were.
Give me insight check. 19, very good. They were definitely potion vials. Borodom perhaps have you like helped him make some simple potions in the past. This is not something that you would have noticed him like ever doing, or like
Yeah.
you wouldn't know him to like just leave vials outside his house. But you probably have performed some tasks, and you know what a potion vial looks like. This seems to be one of them. There's sort of a gray, milky fluid left on some of them,
Okay.
like some of the shards.
Yeah.
You also, with a 19 insight, you know there's a alchemist shop in town as well.
Okay. So can I put those broken vials in my inventory?
Sure.
Do I need to roll for that, or do I just put them in there?
No, you just take
So I
them.
gotta add them.
Do you have a bag to put them in?
It
Like-
says backpack.
Like a Ziploc bag you did? You know.
Oh.
we don't wanna lose the liquid on them.
Contamination.
You know. Can I lick the liquid?
What?
I can't be poisoned. See what happens.
Sure. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, before I do this, is there more than one piece with a little bit of the liquid? I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Constitution saving throw. Okay, you ready? How do I do the? Do I gotta click this? What's going on?
Those ones.
Oh, I gotta click these ones over here. Okay. What? It's just pulling up this.
What you got clicked?
Oh,
I did click the number. It's just pulling up a thing.
yeah. I think D&D Beyond kind of fucked with this lately.
It's a plus
Try
2.
right clicking and clicking the
Right.
roll.
Oh, okay. There we go.
21. Okay. So this wasn't necessarily like protection against some kind of death effect against you. This was more of seeing
I
like
wanted to know what happened to me.
how in tuned you are with feeling the effects, and pretty good. It's a very small amount that you can lick, so it's very hard to
Okay,
get anything out of it.
gotcha.
But you can kind of feel yourself feel a little light, maybe a little loosey goosey.
Ooh. Is
But
there a chimney?
or
in
is
this
that just
house?
a placebo?
Right.
There is a chimney. It
Can
is
I?
directly connected to this like crazy furnace thing though.
Okay.
If I put those vials in my backpack, am I gonna damage the fluids?
No, I'm not gonna be that punishing on you guys.
All right.
Can I
I'm
get
just
on the
making
roof?
sure.
Can I
Um,
turn into like a slinky and get up on the roof?
you probably have pretty good.
I have
Uh,
very good aerobics,
yeah,
acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
What was that
Yeah,
Robin
you
Williams
can
movie? The slime.
I'm just
flubber.
gonna I'm just gonna roll just for you. 23.
There you go.
I'm on that roof, bitch.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much no issue.
Yeah.
Gary's about the opposite me in the campaign.
Because you were in a wheelchair. I
The
am
guard that's posted outside is probably like, "Come on, guys, don't break anything." But he's not gonna stop you or anything.
not. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I
If
check the
go
guard's feet and see if they're bloody?
Ooh.
Sure. Give me a perception check since
He's
you're
out
not
front.
gonna be like directly like lifting his foot. I'm assuming you're just kind of
I'm
checking
plus
it at a
5
glance.
perception.
Is it
Do I need normal or advantage? What is it?
just
just
normal
normal?
roll flat? Yeah,
Fuck.
not great. His boots are pretty muddy. Um, whether or not there's blood under that, you can't really tell, but they're muddy.
Okay.
They
I
look like
see
pretty worn boots, you know.
any blood around the top of the chimney. Just leftovers from climbing out or floating out, feel kind of light. Maybe that potion was a levitation potion or some shit.
Um, I'm going.
They were
to...
levitating. Why would they fucking have footprints?
Maybe they kicked off the top of the chimney.
I'm
Who knows?
not gonna make you roll on that one. You don't see any footprints
Okay.
there now.
I don't see anything.
If you're looking for something new in particular, I'll have you roll. But just like a general check, no.
Okay. Well,
Did anybody
And-
take the cigar?
yeah, somebody picked it up.
Did you take it?
No, I grabbed the vials, or did I grab the cigar too? I don't think I grabbed the
I
cigar.
tossed the cigar to you
Oh, well, then I got it.
because you wanted to look at it.
Yeah, you
Yep.
wanted to look at the
Okay.
branding.
Well, okay, yeah. I didn't ask to put it in my bag, but that's okay, right?
Hey, you just still got it in your fingers.
True.
Well, boys,
Well,
is there anything else you want to look at this house?
We got cigars and potions we can investigate further too.
And we got some notes from the Crafting Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Or some letters.
Are there?
Well, I
is
think
there
we
names on the letter from the Crafting Guild, or is it just directly issued from the Crafting Guild?
Is there what?
Was that sent from the Crafting Guild, or was that sent from a person from the Crafting Guild?
From the guild itself. It's a pretty it's worded very carefully.
Okay.
As if like drafted up by an official, you know.
Okay.
It's very like PR speak.
Okay.
And it has the guild sigil on it, but not like any like specific names or anything.
Where would you guys like to go first?
Are we all done here? At the
I
house?
think we're good here. Yeah. Unless anybody else has anything else they want to look at. Did you ever check that thing right here, Gary? That's in front of me?
Yeah.
Got
Chest?
lockpicks from it.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're right.
Alright, well, I backflip off the house and land perfectly.
Lands forms back into himself.
Yep. Oh, I slinky off the roof. I'm sorry.
Can I refer to him as Flubber for the rest of the campaign?
Nope. I'll throat chop you.
Alright.
I'm.
I think we should go to the alchemist.
I'm with it.
Find out what was in those potions.
I'm with
All
it.
right.
Everybody in agreement?
Agreed.
All right. We can go there.
Well, can we ask the guard first if they've found any of this and if they've had any of the shit tested or no?
Oh.
Just to maybe skip some steps.
Yeah, you can ask them.
Show them what we found and.
You know, if you found it just laying on the ground, they probably haven't processed it.
Okay. All right. Just figured.
But the guard will tell you that they haven't done like a super formal investigation yet. Like yeah. They basically were focused on bringing people in before doing like any sort of forensic scan. Obviously, they've
Falsely
they've
accused.
been in the house. They saw the scene, but they not with a fine tooth comb. All right. Yeah. All right. So we said alchemist shop.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is a good time to take a small break. I could use a restroom run, so. And we're in between scenes, so go ahead, grab any beverages or snacks you guys need, and meet back in like 10 minutes. All right, Psycho. Glad to have you along for the first half. Sorry we couldn't introduce you.
Sorry. Nothing's changed. We take forever.
I was super terrified that I underprepared, so like I'm very happy with the pacing so far.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Try to be
All right.
thorough. I mean, we probably missed something major, but that's what we do.
Yeah, who knows?
I'm
Who
just
knows?
kidding.
I know.
All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back in like five-ish.
Sounds good.
Play some. First Descendant.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same thing.
I'm just trying to fucking level.
I love that head.
Yeah.
That's my mic, obviously, and then I could just listen to everything when I took a piss earlier.
Yeah. I like these, so these things are so comfy. Glad Ish talked me into getting them.
The 990s.
Yep. They're fucking just super light and just comfy, and
Which company?
I wasn't sure how I'd like the opened ear, but it's actually really nice.
Oh god.
All right. Do we got everyone here?
I think so.
Doesn't sound like Ish yet.
I'm here.
Never mind, he's here.
Do you need another moment? You sounded hesitant on that.
I'm just farming shards.
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Miss shop.
Are we good to go?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Yeah. So you guys find your way to the alchemist shop. Felix again can lead you there with ease. You probably ran errands here multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
You probably actually know the name of the shop owner as well. This is Grimmy. He is a gnome. Definitely getting up there in age. It looks pretty discombobbled. Like, you know, he's very much so the type of someone that.
Go back. Okay.
Oh shit!
Sorry.
All right,
I thought he
didn't
had
know
his
exactly
headset
that.
on, but he didn't.
All right. Yeah, I was just explaining. You guys made your way to the alchemist shop. There's the shop owner, Grimmy. Yeah, little gnome guy.
So
As you enter, he welcomes you. He's probably like at his little table here, like mixing some things, and then he acknowledges your entrance without turning around. He's like, "Oh, hello. 1 second." He kind of wraps up what he's doing and jumps back up on his stool here. Oh, what can I do for you?
I'd like to know if you would be able to tell me what this liquid is on these broken vials.
Oh, yes. Let me see. And I'll take the vials from you, and he basically does what Glurg did and touches his tongue to it. Kind of smacks his lips a little bit. Yeah, I think I know what these are. But let me run a couple of tests real quick on the liquid, and I can verify that real quick for you. And he kind of goes over to these machinery sort of things here. There's some stills and other kind of tools and stuff to extract liquids.
Bumps and bruises.
Yeah, he kind of puts a little bit of liquid on a glass slide and drops something else on it. And anyone that has like a line of sight can kind of see it like kind of smokes up a little bit, like, yes, just as I thought. Okay. Yeah, I know what these are. Are you interested in buying some more of this, or what?
I'm just looking for information on what they are.
Oh yeah, yes. It's a quite expensive potion. It's don't see too many of them go out the door. This is a potion of gaseous form.
Sold any to anybody recently?
Let's see. He kind of goes over to this shelf over here and comes back with a logbook. Yes. Recently, yes, I made 6 recently for a customer.
Yeah,
Would you be
can
able
we get
to-
that customer's name?
Oh, I don't.
ASL?
I don't take names. This is more of just a log of my ingredients and what I make. I don't really.
Could you tell us what he looked like or anything about him or her?
Description.
Or is it this blob?
He looks over at Glurg. Kind of jumps off a stool and runs around the table. Well, it definitely wasn't this thing. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And at this point, he's kind of like poking at you a little bit with a scientific curiosity. And he notices like the sliminess from your skin. Like, interesting. And he probably
Hands
goes over
off.
here and tries to like scrape as much of it into like a small little vial that he can.
He's taking some of me?
Save that for later. Look into that. But yes, like I was saying, don't really take into account my customers too much. I don't try to ask too many questions of what they're doing with the things I make. I'm more of passionate just to make the things. Given this city, there's probably a door for a gnome, but specifically, I don't think I can tell you.
Do you remember what day they picked it up?
He looks at his log again. Well, I do have date of crafting. It was about 2 weeks ago.
Hey, Robot. Was Homeboy having problems with someone 2 weeks ago?
You were a little echoey. Can you ask that again?
I was asking Casey if Bordon was having problems with people 2 weeks ago.
Felix can give
She
me
might not
a
know.
history check.
Can I help him think about it?
Nah, on this one, probably not. 14, that's pretty good. Not that you know of. Though Borodon didn't really share like personal stuff with you, because at that point you were an object, right? If you cross-reference the journal, I think you took, which I kind of wish I thought of, but I didn't. There are no noticeable like confrontations or anything.
Okay.
That stems 2 weeks ago.
So those basically just this is just a question, for me. Basically just turns them into gas.
Oh yeah. So if you ask him like what the specific effects are, he'll excitedly tell you. He he is definitely the type that is into his work and is more than happy to share, possibly overshare details. Oh yes, gaseous form allows you to turn into a sort of fog.
Can you
And-
fly in that form, or just float around, or is it just
It's more of a float.
float?
Definitely allows you to,
They went down the drain. I was right.
Damn.
It could have also went out the furnace pipe or chimney.
Now
Yes,
does
that is definitely a possibility with a potion such as this.
so does he supply the materials for the potions, or does the people have to come in with the materials, or is that like
Oh,
our potion?
I'll do both. If you bring the materials, I'll I'll make the potion for you at discount, not for free, but I'll perform the work of making it for a discount, disregarding the price of the materials. But I'm also plenty stocked up to make various different potions that if you need to use my materials, I charge accordingly, of course.
So I'm assuming you use material and labor for those potions.
He looks down at his log. Yes, that was my materials.
Okay.
So that was kind of a dead end.
That's-
I mean, other than we now know that they're ghastly potions.
I guess do what you have in stock right now.
Sure. I don't keep a lot of the extravagant stuff just made sitting around.
Right.
I rather keep most of my inventory in raw ingredient form, but I can be commissioned to make a wide array of potions. I got more of the common stuff here on the counter.
Okay.
And he does have health potions are sort of like the main thing, but he has a couple of others. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
No, I was just seeing what he had readily made.
Yeah, he probably has like vials of like poison you can coat weapons with.
Antidotes.
Well, I don't think I
Antidotes,
have one.
yeah.
How much for a health potion?
Health potion.
I don't have
Let
any.
me let the DM look it up. I'm assuming you're just looking for the common variety,
Yeah, just the
which is
regular.
probably what he has available. The common potions will generally run 50 GP. If you bring me ingredients, of course, price goes down. Yeah, I may be open to negotiations if you buy multiple.
I was just wondering what your prices were. I'll come back maybe.
All right.
I'm all set here.
Would you have any knowledge of knowing if that was that individual's first purchase from you?
I do not know. Yeah, like especially seeing I don't exactly know who it was, so like I couldn't tell you if they were a repeat. I see a lot of faces in here.
Okay.
What about this cigar? Anything ring a bell with that?
What about it?
Ever see you guys smoking this cigar?
I don't recall seeing anyone. I mean, we get the occasional smoker in here, but as far as specifics, I don't know if I could identify that.
Okay.
Oh, can I do anything else for you, you gentlemen?
I think I'm good here.
I think that'll be it for today. Just know you might get some inquiries from the court.
Oh well, my logs are open.
Yep. Giving you a warning.
So, would those cigars be bought at like a general goods merchant, or is there like a cigar?
There is
You said
a
there was
cigar shop.
Yeah. Pretty sure there was a cigar shop.
I couldn't remember if you said that or not.
Yeah, no, it's good.
You guys want to go to the crafting guild, or you want to go to the cigar shop?
Me personally, I think we should go to the smaller places first, just to get them out of the way, maybe. Like
Okay.
maybe cigar shop, and then
Okay.
what do you guys think?
I'm with that.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Oh, did we lose someone?
Whoever it was is back.
All right. So, this guy here says farewell. You leave the shop. Felix, you probably don't know the location of the cigar shop specifically.
Ask the guy on the way out.
Yeah, this guy would definitely be able to give you instructions. And yeah, he'll gladly give them to you and point you into the direction. Take us back to the city map real quick. We'll call.
Man, his office is warm. Everywhere else is chilly. So, do you see her sparkly cheek? You showed out of your boop boop you got in your hand from Bubbles? Sandry Bubbles? She had so much fun. She barely ate anything.
And we'll say the cigar shop is over here. By this time, it is starting to get late in your first day. You might be able to get to the cigar shop in time. If you rush over there, that's up to you. But a lot of the businesses and stuff are getting ready to close down.
I'm getting kind of beat right now, guys. How do you feel about hitting the hay and regrouping tomorrow morning and
Yep. Let's say we do that.
start on
I'm with that.
the rest of our agenda?
Your boy is tired.
I'm with that.
All right. So you guys just want to head to an inn,
Or
tavern inn, yeah. All right.
whatever it is.
I'm okay with sleeping outside.
Actually, don't have my tavern inn map on here for some reason.
Sleep?
Yep. I'm used to living in a cave with nothing.
I see this puddle on the ground. I'm just assuming this is the piss area.
All right. All right. Yeah, I was gonna see if I could find a tavern inn. For some reason, I didn't upload mine. But there's
doesn't
not
get
gonna be
used up,
much.
like, because I have a bedroll, right? So it's like that doesn't get used up, right? Keep that
No.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say in most situations, cities don't like people just sleeping out in the streets.
I've been there for months. They know me.
You've been here for months.
But it is a little more lax with the ensemble in town too. So
I have a badge.
You probably get away with it. So yeah, you can go to a local inn. Don't have a map for you, but there's not going to be anything significant going on here. It's going to be a passing of a day for you. Which brings you into your second investigation day. Your second of 2. So yeah,
Compiled a decent list of evidence so far.
Yeah.
I say today's agenda we have to get to the cigar place and then also to the crafting
guild.
guild.
I would say whoever does want to stay inside at an inn, just mark off 5 silver from your character sheets. If you're going to sleep in the streets, then you can skip that.
Where'd I sleep the night before?
Jail.
Well, on the second day I was in town. I slept in the jail.
You probably actually have like a
Yeah.
wagon you can sleep in.
Hell yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, now we have a wagon. Sweet.
No, I have a wagon. You don't have a wagon.
You have a wagon that you can sleep in, not
I like to shapeshift into a wagon.
No,
Can we have
Actually-
Becky's wagon?
there's actually a bucket you can sleep in.
Hell yeah.
Actually, you could probably accommodate the party if you wanted to as well
He's gonna say no.
with the ensemble. So that's up to you.
I'm not sleeping in that street trash.
I don't sleep, so I don't need to lay down anywhere.
All right. So yeah, whoever needs a mark silver, mark the silver.
Yep, I already did.
And yeah, you guys wake up. I'm assuming you choose a place to meet up. Whether that's at the cigar shop or not, I don't know. But
We all got the location from the guy, right? So we all kind of know where it's at.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with that then.
Just meet up there.
Either way, yeah, you all find yourself at the cigar shop. Tokens. Why am I drawing? All right, boom. Boom. Boom.
The fuck?
Oh, another gnome.
Boom. This one is actually a dwarf. But you walk in, and this is the most plant life you have seen in the city. He has like actively growing plants sort of everywhere. You walk in, it's a pretty nice place. It has this little foyer here. As you walk in, there's a counter with a stout old dwarf behind it, with a nice fuzzy white beard. Everything looks well made, and like all the furniture is just well made and looks high end.
Okay.
The dwarf sees you come in, and he sort of stands from his seat, welcomes you in, introduces him as Benthram. This is Benthrum's cigar shop. And just to cycle back to the potion shops, because I think Casey said it was a dead end. The major point of knowledge you got there is that 6 potions were made.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, okay.
And how many vials did we find?
3.
Okay.
And you are like humming, Casey. Your mic is kind of.
I'm hearing from someone else.
It's scary.
Oh, is it Gary?
Yeah, my mic's always. I think it's because my fan. It always
Oh,
shows up.
yeah. It was, it was lit, so my bad.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna turn my fan off if I thought it was me. What's his name again?
His name is Benthram.
Okay. I had the cigars.
Slap the robot on the butt. Say, give him the cigar.
So I would like to see if Bentham has any knowledge of this cigar.
Yeah, so you sort of approach his counter and give it to him. He's more than happy to look at it. Doesn't take him long to spot the sigil, of course. Yes. This is one of my cigars. What would you like to know about it?
Is that a common cigar, or is that a cigar that's not really sold too often?
Oh, this one here is actually this is a higher end cigar.
Do you keep records of anyone that purchases these things?
Yes, I do indeed. What is this about?
We're in an investigation right now for murder.
Oh no! Don't listen to him. No, we're not. We're just trying to return the cigar to its owner.
It's already lit.
The court probably would have given you badges, like some sort of like temporary, like
He might be a part of
authoritative.
it.
Yeah, he might. All right. Yeah. Proceed how you wish.
Am I still buzzing, by the way?
No.
No.
Do you have any knowledge of someone buying one of these about 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. Let's see. And he goes and grabs his log and puts it down on the counter. I don't sell these very often. 2 weeks ago, in particular, no. But these, as I've said, are my high-end cigar. They cost much more than the typical one, and I really only have, in the past couple months, looks like 2 customers here for this particular brand.
You willing to share the names?
Sure. Yeah, I won't make you roll for that. I was gonna see maybe make you make a persuasion, but if you are presenting yourself as a investigating force, then
Is that what we're doing? Are we
Yes.
presenting ourselves?
That's what we're doing.
Yep.
yeah. So he kind of sorts through, and he's running his like finger down the page until he gets to that particular brand. He's like, yes, the first one is Mr. Nabor First Barrel, a regular customer, know him well. And the other is Thavril Blackmane.
Do they both happen to be dwarves?
They do.
Okay.
They do indeed. Not particularly uncommon around these parts. He sort of looks down at himself.
Has he ever been in a gaseous form?
Oh, we're going.
I'm kidding.
We're just going right into it.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, not that I'm aware of.
What type of cigars do you like to smoke?
Oh, me? They say you shouldn't taste your own product, but I definitely do enjoy some of every batch I make. You know, you got to make sure it's appropriate for selling.
Definitely don't think Glurp follows that rule.
What? What rule?
Not tasting your own product.
Any who Felix and Olo. Give me either insight or history check, your guys' choice.
I'll do an insight. Want me to hit it?
Yeah. And then Olo, you can as well. Insight or history, whichever is better for you.
One sec. Why is it not popping up? It won't let me access my tab. What the hell's going on?
You know who poured on it.
What was that, Gary?
The name does not ring a bell. Sorry.
Okay.
For some reason, it won't let me go to my other page. 1 sec. Dude, where is that? Where are they popping up at?
I'm not seeing any rolls anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not even being able to roll it right now. I had to disconnect one of my projector monitors. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. I don't know what happened to my other page.
If you want to
I got it.
directly from okay.
Yeah, it was just weird that it kind of disappeared.
Roll20 itself has like a dice roller. You can just roll from that and do the math for your modifier.
Well, Casey got a 20. You said insight or what?
Or history.
We'll do insight. It wasn't good.
All right. Felix. You probably don't recognize the first name he said. The second name, definitely you do. Thavril is one of the members of the city council, which is like the ruling government in the Monscore.
Okay. Does he have any ties to the crafting guild?
With the 20 insight, yeah, I'll let that carry over. He definitely does.
Okay.
In
What's his
fact,
name
he
again?
is the head of
Awful
the
or
craftsman guild.
Okay.
Thavril.
Several.
Yep.
So what do I know about him?
That is a
on the city council.
good question. You probably don't know too much of.
Well, I know he's on city council, but I'm talking like between him and Borodin.
Yeah, I was pretty close on that spelling.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of the like finer details you know.
Okay.
It's more of something you know just because like everybody knows the council.
Okay. So definitely gonna visit city council unless he's gonna be at the crafting guild.
I feel like everybody knew him. The potion, the alchemist would have known if it was him that bought him.
True.
Yeah. I won't even make you roll insight on that, but yeah, it is a true story.
And what was the first person's name?
Neighbor first barrel.
Yep.
Naval? Okay.
But he's a regular, so it might just be a common guy that kind of just.
Yeah.
They're both regulars.
Oh, the potion guy's in it with him.
Damn,
So I'm
I got
thinking-
a little fancy with his name.
What's that?
I said I got a little fancy on my guess on his name. I put a Y in there. And a.
Creative.
All right. Well, are there any other questions? I mean, we got a list of 2 people. two names here that purchased this. I don't think there's really much more we can get out of this guy for about what we're doing
Yeah,
here.
I think we're good to go to
It's
the
time to
crafting
go to
guild.
the crafting guild.
How much do these expensive cigars cost? Just from my own personal knowledge.
Oh,
Creme de la creme.
What you charging for these?
he kind of like looks you up and down a little bit.
I can't afford it. I'm just wondering.
These go for about 200 gold pieces each.
Okay.
How much do you want for this quarter of a cigar? Would you buy it off us?
I don't think so. No.
You got a bathroom in here?
Got our own
Paying
personal
customers
bathroom
only.
puddle right here.
Yeah, that is my workshop.
Oh, my bad.
I did not design a bathroom in here, but theoretically, sure, I guess.
Can I poke my head in the toilet?
Are
what
you
are
a-
you doing?
Are you a
But
member
hey,
of
now-
the city infrastructure board? Yes.
All right, so crafting guild, or do we have more questions?
I want to
I'm
know.
good.
Ooh, well, I'm sure he knows the alchemist. I was gonna ask him if he knew anything about.
Yeah, I mean, he probably knows of him.
Okay. Have you ever seen Borodin and the alchemist? And what was the crafting guild's guy name?
Well, he told you he doesn't even
didn't
know
give him
Borodon.
Thavril.
Oh, gotcha.
Borodon doesn't smoke.
Avril and Navel, right?
Oh,
Nabor.
never mind then.
Nabor.
I don't have a
Okay.
question.
Nabor and Thavril.
Okay,
If you don't even know Borodin, then there's no question.
you're taking notes, right, Zach?
Yeah,
He also put it in general chat.
that too. Yeah.
All right. Any other questions
No?
or anything else you want to do here?
I think I am
I think
good.
we're
There's a door.
headed to the crafting guild.
There's a door over there.
Yeah, those cigars weren't too expensive because we could buy one and offer it to the guy. Thavril.
That was my plan.
Was it?
Can Glug fucking slide underneath the door and steal one?
Can I cast
I do not-
invisibility and wait and steal one when he's not looking?
You tell me what you want to do.
I do
Yeah.
not steal.
I mean, I'm a drow. I'll steal it.
Well, yeah, because if we can use it as a peace offering to get in and talk to the guild leader for the crafting
I'm
guild
walking out the door.
to investigate him.
Nice to meet you, big man.
All right. So, what specifically are you doing, Ish?
I'd like to cast invisibility. And then
Okay.
try and steal one of those.
Are you doing it just in front of him?
No, I'll go out the door with the rest of everybody and then cast it.
Okay. All right. So, is everyone else leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you leave, Ish, you cast invisibility.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and make sure you mark the spell slot off on your sheet. And then I'm assuming you're just kind of slipping in the door before it
Before it really closes. Yep.
yeah.
Where
Okay.
do I mark it off at?
If you're on your character sheet, the spells tab on the
Yeah.
right, you just click the box.
Oh, just where it says packed or whatever.
Yep.
Got it.
Oh, you're getting invisibility from your feet, aren't you?
It should be on there somewhere still.
Yeah. But I don't think he needs to use a spell slot once a day.
No. It's like a free thing once a day.
Ooh, handy.
Shadow
Pretty
touch.
sure.
You learn invisible once per long rest. You can use each of these spells without spending a spell slot. Yeah, so
Never mind. Taking that off. Give it back.
you can mark that under your features and trait though, and
Yeah,
scroll
that's
all the
what
way
I was
down.
looking at.
There's like a once per long rest box. Okay. So you slide back into the door. Roll me a stealth check. You have advantage because you're invisible.
There we go. Said a stealth check
Yep.
with advantage, you said?
Yep.
Oh, I was not with advantage. How do I do it with advantage?
Just
You
roll
gotta
it
right
again.
click.
It came up one time. Oh, there it is. Roll with advantage, right click.
Yeah, just roll another one though. I'll take that.
There we go.
Okay, 17's good. And I rolled for his perception. All right. So you are invisible. You are in the shop. What would you like to do? So far, he's just sitting at his counter.
Steal one of those cigars from wherever it's located.
you don't know where they're located.
All right, I guess we're gonna have to look around.
All right. Go ahead and
I knew
move
that
your
was
token
coming.
where you want to move it.
You might as well just go stick your head in the toilet.
All right, I moved it over there.
All right. So on this wall, there's like a kind of like a 2-layered shelf. The bottom one does have some cigars. I'm gonna just assume you looked at the seal beforehand and you have it fresh in your mind. And you know what you're looking for. None of these look like the high-end seal. And on the top shelf is just kind of some salves and other liquids.
Okay.
So there are some
So
cases of cigars there, but not
we'll
the
go over to the other
expensive.
shelf.
Same basic deal.
Okay, and then the third shelf.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the one you went to. But yeah, basically same thing. He has a bunch of different cigars on display
Like on his desk or in that shelf?
on all the shelves. They're all sort of different brandings. They all have like a little like sign on them in front of them that say what they are, and they're like in a wooden case, like 6 each, and they have a band around each cigar with like the brand of the specific type. None of them are the expensive ones you're looking for though.
Okay, going in his back room. Stealthily.
Just opening the door.
I mean, he can't see over his desk. He's tiny.
You can absolutely open the door. I will make that individual stealth check with just a straight roll because he can see the door. 11. All right, let me roll for him. Oh, rolled a fucking 2. All right.
He just so happened to be clearing the crust out of his eyes.
Yeah, or he's distracted looking
Or
the
he's
other way,
tiny.
maybe.
Yeah, or he's tiny.
I mean, the counters are probably like this whole city is like dwarf size, so
Yeah.
I
like
would appreciate
yeah.
these small jokes.
they're not making counters for humans, and then they're all dwarfs. But yeah, you call him in a moment where he's distracted, and you can kind of just very quietly creak it open enough to slide your body through, and then sort of very gently lock it closed. And yeah, you are in this large workshop area, where there are various counters, more plants, even larger. Yeah.
All right. So we'll go over
Yeah,
to the
there's
table, I guess. Where he's. I think it's a table.
yes, there is a table there. Also on each side of the room there is another door.
Okay.
So you check out this table. It's definitely a station used in his craft. There's a bunch of tools. I don't have these stations mapped out directly, but you know, there's like an assembly line he kind of goes down by himself where he processes these plants down into cigars, basically.
But this is not like a storage room for any of it. It's
Nope.
just like okay.
No. Why don't you roll me just a investigation check for the whole room? All right. Yeah, the DC is not high on this. Yeah, this is definitely just a workshop and not storage. There are various cigars that are like finished on one table, but they're like not branded yet, so you don't really know what it is. But yeah, definitely no.
Not the room we're looking for. This
Not
is
the room
closed. Go to this other door.
All right,
Check it.
go for it. Swings open. This room is there's a peculiar sort of tank in the middle of it with a eerie glow to it. And then there's a bunch of other sort of storage around.
And check all these storage containers.
All right. I will call for one more stealth check for this. I will give you your advantage since he's a couple rooms away now. But this is mostly just to see how quietly you can open these up and peek inside. Nat 20, pretty good.
I am
These
Drow.
these are mostly raw, unprocessed ingredients. So like leaves and other various plants and roots and stuff like that.
And do we know what's in this container, or did we check it?
You wouldn't really have much insight on it.
Okay.
You can roll it insight if you want, but I'll set the DC high for you.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Get that roll out of the way.
Yeah, pretty low. Some
Moving on.
weird tank. It's bubbling a little bit. There's a liquid in there. And yeah, I'll carry that whole sort of stealth and investigation over. This is probably not the room you're looking for.
These aren't the rooms you're looking for.
My character went off the map and I don't see anything.
Yeah, that's just a back door. Can I grab your token? I don't think I can. I can just replace it. Bloop.
Oh, open that door again. It's all dark.
Oh,
you got to give me vision, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Come over and check this other door.
All right. And I will give you one last stealth check, again with advantage because he's in the other room. But this door is sort of attached to this wall that he's like up against, so
Gotcha.
DC won't be super high though. Yeah, good. All right, you move in. It looks like there's a bunch of shelvings in here with a bunch of wooden boxes, like the ones that were displayed on the shelves out there. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. This is not a pass-fail one. This is more of how long it takes you to
Ugh,
find what you're looking for.
forever.
It takes a
Oh,
while. It takes a while. Long enough for him, like I said, he is now going to move into his workshop. But as I said, it was not pass-fail. This is one of those things that if you look long enough, you will find it. And you do. You find a box that has the same insignia on it that has the banded. You crack it open. There's 6 cigars in it.
Take 'em all.
Yeah, you can sort of just grab the whole box, close it, and tuck it into your bag or whatever. And then yeah,
We about to make some money, dog.
So he's in there, huh?
he is in there now, which will require you one more stealth roll, still with advantage. If your investigation was good, I was gonna allow you to skip the. You could gone out the back.
Is there a
Oh.
window in the room?
10. Okay. Let me roll.
Come on, you old short bitch.
Okay. So where are you headed? Are you trying to go back out the front?
Yeah, since he's over by that door, I was going to use the front door.
Okay. I'm assuming you kind of closed everything back
Mhm.
up too.
And the game begins.
Yep. So, as you're walking through, you have to kind of snake past him. And as you get about there, you hit a creaky floorboard, and his head sort of turns. He doesn't see you, obviously. But he kind of calls out, like, "Hello, anyone there?" And he starts sort of peeking around. You move away back there. And I will give you one more check. You're taking evasive actions. I'll give you one more check with advantage.
Or stealth.
Yep, to see if you kind of lose him going around here.
Oof.
That's pretty good.
I am Drow.
Oh, man.
Here comes the next
No
one.
way. No way the old bitch rolled higher.
I rolled a 16 and he has a +1. He almost got
Oh
you.
man.
Damn.
Almost
shit.
got you. Yeah, he's kind of over here. And he shrugs it off. And he sort of goes back to rolling.
Past the creaky floorboard. Now, do I need to do another check for the door since it's closed?
Yeah. I don't want to make you roll super, like a whole lot. I think I'll just carry that 18 over. I don't want to give you too many points of opportunity failure.
Yeah.
I've only had 7 so far, so.
Yeah.
Cool.
but
like
but
a
it's because
nail-biter
you went
moment
to
already.
the wrong door and then yeah.
Okay. So now I'm out.
All right, and you slip out. You have 6 high-end cigars. You can add that to your character sheet if you want.
You said
or
they were
just-
200 gold apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's what he sells them for.
And how many are in a box?
6.
6.
6.
We sell them to him.
Right.
What do I add?
Now we just
You
gotta
can
go
try.
do a refund.
Add custom item.
Yep, add custom item, and you just kind of type it in. Type in the quantity 6.
Add 6 items to backpack. Got it.
Cool. All right. So you made it out with the cigars, met back up with your fellow party members. I don't know if you show them it or not.
I just have
And,
a drow smile on my face.
and yeah, what do you guys wanna do next?
Probably.
Where'd you go?
Shut up, Blob.
That is not my name.
I think we should go to the crafting guild.
Yeah, I kind of just now noticed it.
they are not fluffy. Those are boulders.
Why I was investigating. Why I was confused.
Investigating stalagmites and stalactites.
Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, those aren't clouds.
Yeah, druids do get discombobulated in the city. All right, so you guys want to head to the guild?
Yeah. I think we should go
All
there.
right.
Let's do it. That's the way.
This is the way.
All right, you start making your way there. Yeah, you got instructions of where it was, so easy enough. As you're heading there, you kind of get to the main path here, and
We're still kind
You
of looking
hear-
at the.
Yeah, we're looking
the
at the
cigar shop
outside
still.
the place.
my bad. I forgot I gotta bring you over every time I switch. Yeah, so you leave the cigar shop. As you sort of get up to the main path, you guys can hear someone shout, and they shout for Olo. You just hear in the distance Olo's name being shouted. Olo!
Olo!
Olo! And up runs a female elf.
Oh shit.
Olo, you recognize her.
Mhm.
She is a member of the ensemble. It is not Lady Honora, but yeah,
Oh.
yeah, tragic.
Never mind.
But you do recognize her as an actress in one of the acting troupes from the ensemble. And her name is notes. Where is name?
You're an actor?
No.
Oh.
He's a bear.
Idiot.
Fucking Blobs.
You're part of the act.
You're not even paying
You said
attention.
She was an actor, right?
She is.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I am.
Maybe you know her because you're both actors in the ensemble or whatever the fuck you call it.
Well, you can ask him. Well, I guess you did ask him.
No.
It's a valid question.
Jesus.
This is Femoria.
No, I just fucking met you in the jail cell.
This is Femoria.
Oh, I like her name.
Sure, you fucking freak.
What?
And she runs up to you, and she's kind of out of breath, sort of huffing and puffing a little bit. Hello. Oh, thank God I found you. Where have you been? Never mind. No time. We're having kind of an emergency. I'm hoping you can help.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, you know, Yexum, I do believe, maybe. Low Gnome, he's part of the special effects squad for the major plays we put on. And if you want to roll history or just even like just a flat d20 to know if you know him, that's fine.
Oh, you're giving me history. I might as well take a +1.
Sure.
Yes, I know him.
Yeah, you probably have seen him around.
Yeah.
Probably not best friends or anything, but
Yeah, black
you've
beard,
definitely seen him.
shorter guy.
Tannish beard.
Okay.
Longer hair.
Yeah, that guy.
He's a young kid.
Oh, doesn't have a beard.
In his teenage. Well, he's gnome, so he does.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, Yexum. He's how do I say this? I do. And she kind of takes a second to pause. He might be in some trouble, or up to something. I don't know.
Well, what's making you bring this up? Is there something going on? Is he in trouble? Is he hurt? Is he wanted? Does he have beer?
Well, does he have beer?
I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
Does he smoke cigars?
Not
He's
that
gnome.
I know.
He's gnome.
Yeah, he might. I don't know. Anyways, she continues. She's just, well, you see, we're stocking up on some catchinite for some of the effects, and he's part of that team, so he's with us. He knows where we kept it. Someone broke into the wagon housing it, and it's all gone. And someone was in the effects wagon too, and he's missing. And I don't know if he's directly involved or if he's hurt or what's happening.
Okay, so the catchinite's gone.
Yes.
And he's missing. The person that was in there is also missing as well. Do we have any traces of where they went?
So there's no person in there. It's just kind of like it's like a wagon that is used as like a mobile workshop.
Okay.
But he's definitely familiar with it, and it's been broken into.
Okay. All right. Okay. And where is that in reference? Because I have no idea where any of these camps are, kind of thing. They're kind of all just like wagons spread all over the place, right?
It's somewhere along this blue line. So.
And we're
somewhere in here
by the bridge that we're about to cross.
You're probably here.
Okay. All right. Well, since this is a party that I've been traveling with, I would like to go that way. And I have no issues with splitting up or catching up to them, but I would like to actually head that way. To go kind of investigate the wagon that has been broken into and the catchinite being stolen.
Well, didn't we know that catchinite had been stolen from Brandon's house?
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably all go and check that out.
Guy's trying to ditch us.
I'm just saying that's, you guys have no history with this party, so, and I do, so. I'm just making
Yeah.
the statement that if you guys wanted to continue the pursuit over to the guild, you can do that.
We might have to with we have 1 day left.
True.
Maybe one person offers to go with them, and
I'm going to the guild.
I can solo it. We're good. It's
Got it.
just
Alright.
checking it out. I just want to make a quick pit stop that way.
It is sorta on your route. You might have
If it's
to,
not too much out of the way. Then
backtrack a little this way versus, taking the bridge.
that's fine. Fuck it. I'll go
Up to you.
help him out.
I would go with him, but he don't trust robots.
I don't trust him.
All right, so
I trust this fucker not to run off.
Exactly.
Not trying to
Suspicious.
die.
We haven't even looked at his fucking wagon yet.
all right, so who's going where?
I'll go with Kato.
Is everyone sort of tagging along?
Sorry.
if
what,
it's on the
Orlo?
way,
Yeah, if it's on the way.
Yeah, that changed my
Bunch
mind.
of
when you said
suckers.
that.
There's not going to be a whole lot to see, so it won't derail you too much either.
Yeah.
Like I don't have a map for it or anything, so.
Mhm.
But yeah, she can show you where the storage wagon is. The lock has been brute forced off. No catch night inside.
So we're in this blue line, right, with all the wagons?
Yeah, you're probably about here-ish.
Do any of these gypsies have a stall where I could sell some of these cigars?
Possibly, yeah. I'll give you a party token here.
Just trying to figure out what happened to my wagon, and you're worried about selling cigars.
That might take you a little extra time to, like,
Gotta
go
save
down
room,
the line and look for like a merchant.
You don't have to do shit. I don't think any of us know he has them.
Yeah, I'll just keep my eye out for a merchant if we see one.
Sure. And they'll be here for several days as well.
And I'm sorry, what was the special effects? Can you write down his name as well?
The
gnome.
guy?
The gnome, yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Copy and paste this.
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
keep my
Name
notes.
is Yexum. Yexum Thoroughfare. So yeah, you Femoria, she shows you that. She shows you the effects wagon itself. You don't really understand the gadgets that are inside, but it's been broken into as well.
And we have no idea where Yexum is.
No, nobody has
heard
seen
from
him. I do fear that he might be up to something at the play tonight.
Okay.
But why Yexum would just now snap, I don't know. He's been with us for years, since he was a small child.
And Fumura thinks that he's the one that broke the lock, or knows that he broke the lock.
Strong suspicion.
Okay.
It's either he did it or someone took him for some reason. Maybe he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But these seems like pretty specific, coordinated break-ins.
And he disappeared, and the break-in happened around the same time. And when was that?
Earlier this morning. when everyone was sort of. We notice it when everyone's opening up shop.
And do we know what time the play is tonight? Around.
Should be around 9 p.m.
Okay.
It's the last play of the tour here, which is why I fear something might be happening.
Well, we unfortunately have to head to the guild to tie up as loose ends on our side, but we'll be back here I'll be back here for the play at 9 o'clock to hopefully see if we can catch him in the act or derail him from, putting any negative, effects during the play.
I thank you. Please, if you do find him and he's involved, please try not to kill him. At least he's been a good kid.
I promise.
I don't believe him.
Shut up, you fucking alarm
He
clock.
did.
Thank you, Femora. I don't know.
Moria.
Femoria, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ready for some more, yeah.
And we're off to the guild. Stupid.
I can grow an appendage 6-inch round, 10 feet long. Do whatever I please with it. Just can't. Never mind.
Do we know how big this puddle is?
I'm smaller in size actually. I went with a smaller body, didn't I?
I think so.
We should have bought some vials from the alchemist and just kept him under cork.
Did you not see when I was looking for jars? I've been typing
I'm pretty
everything out.
I would have a strength check to get out of that bitch, and I would win.
It's stupid.
All right. You guys heading to the guild hall then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he find a
Make your
vendor?
way down.
We'll hold off on the vendor. It's fine.
Yeah.
I doubt we need money right now.
We're about to lose it all anyway.
You gotta pay my legal fees.
Yeah, you might want them for your bribery scheme too.
One.
All right. So yeah, you make your way to the guild hall. And let me switch us over to there.
I turn my life into fruition. This is my life in
Tokens.
suffocation. Da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, I think you should all have vision now.
Yep.
All right.
Well, that's all.
Yeah, you approach this building, and on the outside it's very ornate. It's made of stone, but it's got a lot of like carvings and stuff etched into the walls. It's kind of a gaudy building, at least the gaudiest you've seen in this city. You walk in and you're in this room, and there is a lady here at the desk. She welcomes you in. So, welcome.
Hello.
How may I help you today?
I walk up and tell her about my apprenticeship under Grimbald, and that we are here on official business for the court system.
Ah, yes, 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 yes. You must be the party investigating that crime. I've
Yes,
heard.
we are.
How may I assist you with that?
We've come to see if there's any knowledge on any people that have been around the city. Uh, Mostly you've heard of Nabor First Barrel,
Name does not ring a bell to me.
and then the Thavro Blackmane.
Well, of course. Yes, I know Thabril. He's the guild lead.
Does he happen to be here today?
I haven't seen him in, I don't think. I could go check his office for you if you wish.
If you could do that, that would be great.
Certainly. Go ahead and take a seat here, and I'll go see if he's in his office.
Thank you.
And she sort of disappears behind this door. And you are left there, sort of in this lobby. I don't know if there's anything anyone wants to do in the meantime.
Just sit here and wait.
Yeah, I don't have any plans.
Can you see my requests? I can't even move.
You can't move.
I just draw arrows.
Oh, you have the measure tool selected on the
Okay.
left. You got it. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Take a seat in this corner here.
All right.
Set off a vibe.
After waiting a while, she sort of re-emerges from this door. And I'm so sorry. He must have run out on errand. He is not in his office at the moment. Is there a message I can write and give for you, gentlemen?
If you could just ask him if he knows that Nabor First Barrel, and have him reach out to the courts if he does.
Sure. She reaches under the desk and pulls out like some parchment and a quill, and she writes it down. You say Nabor First Barrel. Okay. Yes, I will. As soon as I see him come in, I will ask.
Okay.
Is there?
Is there any way for me to officially join the guild with my apprenticeship?
Have you started your apprenticeship?
Yes, I have. I've been working under.
You technically have not.
I have.
But I did.
He was sort of teaching you as like a shop hand, but what he was going to do is recommend you officially for the apprenticeship program.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay.
Which requires you to officially get like linked to usually a traveling member of the guild, and then you sort of learn like the official duties from there.
I thought he was my apprentice or master.
But if you would like to apply for apprenticeship, and if you have the recommendation of a member, then we can start getting you processed.
I will come back with that.
Deception, critical fail.
Yeah, if you want to try to tell her you're already an apprentice,
No.
it'll probably just be different paperwork. But alrighty then.
I just thought that he started my apprenticeship and he was gonna recommend me to officially join the guild. That's what I thought it was. That's my fuck up.
Well, is there anything else I
Anyone
can
else want
do?
anything? Nothing.
I can't think of anything. Does she happen to know where he went for his errands?
He did not leave a memo with me. No.
Okay.
You know, some normal hangout spots by chance?
Uh, he could be on official council business, or he could be running personal errands. I don't know.
Okay.
Talks to weird guy about cease and desist paperwork.
I think that's something we should talk to him about and not her.
Yeah, I don't have the journal, so
Well, it was a letter.
whatever. Someone with the letters might want to speak up.
I think.
Oh, that was me. Yep. I forgot I had those letters.
Yeah, I didn't have them.
I'd ask about these official cease and desist letters.
Yeah, you show them to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is our guild insignia. Is there?
Do you know who
something-
writes these, and if so, can we talk to them?
We have a sort of document tier that sort of writes them out, but they don't issue them. I don't know if they are in their office either.
Does anyone in this building work, or?
Oh yes, I mean people come and
He
go.
does.
Guild business is busy work, especially when that guild member is also on the council. He's pulling double duty. I know some of the mining guildsmen are here right now, but I don't know if they'll be any help to you. If you would like, I could also jot down that you have inquiries about these letters, or I can try to answer some questions, but I wouldn't know the specifics.
I can't think of any other questions I could ask you.
Yeah, I don't have any other questions. I don't think.
You could just have whoever it is that writes these also get back to the either somehow us or the court. So we
Is
can ask
there
them.
is there a place you are staying where I can get a message to you?
The local inn will also be at the event that's being put on later at night.
I feel like I should butt in and think we're giving too much information out. We should probably not be leaving notes, and we're kind of thinking these guys are suspects, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's just
We'll
up
let
to
them
you.
prepare a story.
I mean, if you want to.
alibi and
I don't personally think that.
Well,
my 2 cents in the group.
it's It's up to you.
I'm kind of on the same page as Blob.
I think we should take the note from her and rip it up.
I'll gladly give it back to you if you don't want me to deliver the message.
I don't know. I think this is a group decision, but I just feel if this is an investigation, it's through us, not through the courts right now, and he's kind of like one of our lead suspects, possibly. So I think us as a group, we should all kind of decide on how we want to go about that. Especially since he's a part of the council to begin with, and sounds like a powerful person. Maybe don't want him.
I'm fine with that.
I'll do whatever.
Yeah, you guys tell me.
Yeah, I'm good with Blob.
So
We're taking it back.
Problem
no message then.
No.
Yeah, we'll find him.
One
Alright.
final question.
Sure.
What time do you guys open?
I usually open up around 9 a.m. here.
No, I'll just get your name as well.
My name is Theresa.
Nice to
I'm
meet
sorry,
you, Theresa.
different character. My name is Lazary. Lazary Broker.
I saw through your lie. That's not your name.
Insight check.
And it was nice to meet you. I guess we'll be on our way.
You as well. Yeah, if he comes in, do you want me to try to send a notice to your inn?
I guess not.
Well,
Alrighty then.
I mean, does anyone else got something to say?
I don't have anything else to say to her.
I guess we're done here.
I just don't know where to go after this.
Well, we're kind of at the point where we take our findings to the council.
Oof.
We have one more
We
day,
have
right?
another day though, yeah. So we
Yeah,
don't have
that's
to
what I
like
said.
rush there.
We can try and find him tomorrow morning when they first get here.
Did she ever say any of the common spots he likes to go to?
I thought you were gonna
Uh,
go there like 7, 8 in the morning invisibly and
common spots she can't really nail down like where he'd be
Okay.
right now. He is. She kind of alluded to like he is also a member of the council, so
Okay.
he's just kind of really busy in general. He's basically holding two very powerful positions. So yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, he might not. Yeah, I suppose I'll tell you this. He might not come in the morning if that's what you guys are planning, because he will most likely be at your hearing.
Oh.
Do you have his home address?
I
This
do.
is official business. You need it?
Here's my badge.
Yeah, I don't know if that badge entitles you to a council member's home address.
We don't care about the council member. We care about the guild member.
Who's also the council member.
Also,
those are separate issues.
Let's just say
I'll tell his wife you blow him in the back. No.
Let's just say
I am his wife. No.
Well, now it makes sense. Let's just
No,
say
she's not.
let's just say I wanted to creak open this door here. She can't see me.
Sir,
She can't see me. I'm looking at line
Sir.
of sight. She is completely out of my vision.
uh, it will be locked, but
Okay, never mind. Well, big gulps, huh?
All right. See you later.
all right, toodaloo. And to reiterate, your hearing for the next day will be fairly early. So any like major things, like this is your night. You guys have to the city map.
We could easily break down that door and take her.
Is there anything you guys want to go to directly? You wanna look around? You wanna sleep for the night? What's
What around what time is this? It's like noon, probably.
it's probably getting a little later than that.
Should we head back to the wagon? Because I don't know if we ever really searched around the wagon, do we?
I mean, I think so, just because obviously there wasn't a map, he kind of just brought us to the story mode for the most part.
Okay.
And I try not to be like that, but yeah. We could.
Yeah. There is stuff that you could follow up on with that.
Is the city council in the same as the court that we were in earlier? Or is that like a different place altogether?
The council office.
Mm-hmm.
That is a different place. That would be this big building here, but that doesn't usually have free access to people.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, this is more of a jail court situation. Well, as you guys kind of just wander the city, I would say it's probably pushing closer to like 3, 4-ish. If you guys are kind of just wandering around thinking, it's going to burn a little bit of time.
I guess we can head back more or less to the wagon, or more or less to where they're gonna have these plays.
Come back here. I haven't really designated one of these buildings for the theater. We could call it maybe this big building here. Next door. Grand Ole Theater.
Oh, we're not going very far then.
You gotta practice.
I'm not. I'm not a dancer.
You're missing rehearsals. Set dress.
He just plays the stupid animals on set.
All right. Just for a little nudge, if you wanted to follow up on theater stuff, Yexum would have like sort of a residential wagon that you could check out.
Okay. All right. I thought it was, I guess more or less thought it was kind of his wagon that was broken into, but I guess that makes sense. It was just the special effects wagon.
Yeah, it's more of a workshop, mobile workshop.
All right. Well, let's see if we
You
can
could
investigate his wagon.
you could talk to the guard, see if they see if they have any leads. You could just camp out here if you wanted to and wait for Thabril.
Do we know if he's gonna come back though?
You do not know for sure. You could try to find a merchant for those cigars.
I'm good to go. Whatever
What
you guys want to
about-
do.
So the guard that was at the door, just a quick question.
Yeah.
Because obviously we didn't get to see the body or anything, and it was a bloody mess. Would that guard be one of the like people that like cleaned up the body and shit? We should question.
He might have been there. He might have been one of the ones on scene. A sort of what do you call them? Fucking
Corner kind of.
coroner, yeah, would probably have like came and moved the body.
Is there a coroner's office?
There could be. I don't have one, but there could be. We could theater of mind that.
I hate to add.
Just trying to figure out like cause of death, like if it was like.
Yeah, and if you go talk to like
or...
any of the guards that were there, yeah, even the one that was at the house, you could
I don't know if
ask
it really matters. I'm just curious on what we're maybe dealing with, but that's up to the group.
We'll see. I don't know how much time that's gonna take for us to walk all the way over there too.
Well, we're
My big.
just.
I actually.
Time, right?
I actually wanted to know, but it's like now playing hindsight kind of thing. I wish we would have kind of checked the furnace too, right?
I thought so.
Me just thinking about like the vials that were outside. There was no exit.
I was on the roof and I checked the chimney.
Well, I mean, so they could have did the gaseous form from the chimney in, but they still had to get out, right? Their bloody footprints. So they left the gaseous form once inside the house, killed the guy, tracked bloody footprints everywhere, and then how'd they get out?
Well, we tried finding out how they got out.
Yeah.
We did. Might have missed it, but we could always go back to the house then.
I don't know if that's gonna help anything though, or it might just.
Right. Then do you want to do the theater? Go back to the.
Can we go? Can I go? I can't. I hate making like decisions for everybody, but yeah. Can we go look at the wagon of? I don't know how long it's gonna take, or if it's gonna burn a lot of time, but go look at the wagon of Yexum.
Yeah, sure. So you head back to sort of the main
drag.
Yeah. DPI on my mouse just went fucking crazy.
Razor?
Yeah.
Yep.
But it didn't change. It just started going fast.
You gotta like change it from back to 800 or whatever you have it at. Like change it to something and change it back.
Yeah, it's good now. All right. Yeah, you head back to sort of the main stretch of road in the city here. And I'll say that Femoria probably has directed you to where his wagon was in your initial encounter. So you head there. I don't have a specific map for this, so it's just theater of mind. Um, yeah. You kind of open it up. You can crawl inside. It's a little tight. Like you probably are all 5 of you are not gonna fit in there. But you can root around.
Do I notice anything like a notebook, the sign of a disturbance?
Give me an investigation check.
And can I use Zach as?
No.
Okay. As advantage.
Yeah, if he's helping you search, sure.
Perfect.
Fuck that.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, that was with advantage. That was technically the first roll of the two. So, yeah. Yeah, he has a small little like kind of fold down desk from the wall. And there's some drawers in there that you kind of root through. And you kind of just scour the scene in general. Nothing seems too out of place. In fact, he seems like a pretty tidy person. The bed's made nice. You know, things aren't on the floor. Like there's no like random clutter. It's pretty neat. And you look through this desk. You don't see any sort of journal. But you do find some copies of invitations to the play, blank ones, and some with some practice scribble on it to try to, uh, you know, make it look real. Could you hear the panting?
Yeah.
That was my dog. He's
That was
I think
Kale in beer form.
he's begging to get out. I think. Yeah, he needs to go outside probably.
You get a bad anyway.
Do you want to quickly go let him out?
No, that's fine. I'm going to try to wrap up around 12.
Okay.
So.
So you said it's like practice scribble invitations.
Yep.
Like he was trying to invite somebody but couldn't get the balls to do
Not
it.
me, Psycho.
Yep. So he has there's several blank ones that are like completely blank, and then there's a couple that have been like kind of pushed to the side that have like writing on it. Some of them are like crossed off, like perhaps out of frustration.
Do we see any names or anything like that on the practice ones?
You do not. It's mostly the like intro, like ye here are like invited or like cordially invited to such and such play, sort of like that.
And this is the same play, the same time for the one at 9 o'clock tonight.
It
Is there
is
any
indeed.
Okay. So he was looking to invite people to it. No sign of a struggle. He had nice and neatly made bed before leaving. Is there any guards around that maybe have perhaps seen the break-in or anything like that of the storage, or seen anyone enter in the storage that was, didn't look familiar to be there?
You can go ask around. It would probably be more so asking your fellow druids. The city guard doesn't really try to hold jurisdiction over like the ensemble itself.
Mhm.
They kind of let them manage themselves. And the druids are sort of like the peacekeepers among the ensemble itself. So, but you could certainly inquiry around about that.
Yeah, has any of the other druids more or less seen? I mean, obviously, we're kind of watching or guarding or kind of overseeing the dancers and performers. Have we seen anything, or the other people have seen anything?
Yeah, so you go track down, whoever's on shift, and you can ask, and the general answer you get is no. Only the aftermath was discovered.
Okay.
You got a nat 20. I will say also within the wagon. Well, give me an insight check.
Okay.
I'll help you with that one.
I have a +5 insight.
I could just take advantage if you don't want them really, or I could just
Yeah, either
basic.
you take advantage or Casey helps. Kilroth being out of town might not be able to help so much on this one.
You know,
Alright.
I'll just take advantage. Yeah. I don't need Casey.
18, pretty good.
Fucking robot.
These invitations in particular, these blanks, are for VIP seating. These aren't run of the mill, just like general admitting tickets. These are for VIP sitting seats.
Okay, so we're talking about high-end people. Could be council people. Could be guild members. Obviously,
Could be neither.
it could be neither, but yeah. And you said how many are there? You said there's like a couple. There's a few of them that have scribbles on it. Several that are just blank.
Yeah, more so that are blank than have scribble.
Going back over to the wagon that was broken into, you know, do I see anything regarding like I don't want to say irregular footprints. We kind of more checked it out. It was just obviously brute force broken open, um, empty chest now that used to have the shards or whatnot in there.
Yeah, so the storage one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just some shelving in there. Uh,
Do I see anything like a hammer or anything like that that bashed it open?
uh, I will say it was probably already picked up, but that yes, like when you spoke to like the druids, they probably already looked at the wagon, and they did find a hammer on the outside.
Okay. All right. Well, anybody got any ideas? Anybody want to welcome back to the story?
I don't.
Go to the
So
play.
we can go to the play, or we can go stake out the other place.
I would just go to a play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with going to the play.
Guess we're going to the play.
All right.
Gary, you got anything?
No. Oh, I've been muted. Sorry. No, I'm good with that.
All right. So you're making your way down to the theater, the Grand Theater.
Yes. And then
All
So,
right.
with those invitations, did we take them?
If you want, that's up to you.
oh
We need to get in there, right?
yeah, so let's
So, like, how many were there?
Yeah, aren't you part of the fucking ensemble or whatever?
Yeah.
Did you just get us in?
Yeah, you could probably get in without
Okay.
the invitations.
Throwing it out there just in case.
VIP seating.
But yeah, that's a good thought.
All right.
I like that.
I mean, if you want to get in without the knowledge of the ensemble and sort of try to like super inconspicuous, like stake it out, that would be a way.
Okay, well let's do
Say we grab them just.
let's do 4
But, like-
invites, and I rate the 4
Yeah.
invites for
But you could probably just go find Femoria and be like,
Yeah.
hey.
yeah. These guys need invites. VIP section. I get
You could
invites.
actually just buy general admittance tickets too. Like I said, those are for the VIP booths, and those are mostly, just needed to get access to those booths. They sell other tickets just like at a concession stand outside the theater.
Do we know who's going to be in VIP?
Well, we got VIP, so let's take those invites.
There, you could find out.
Yeah. What if someone that we need to talk to is going to be there?
Is there a list of these invites that we already have knowledge of everybody that's going to be there by Femoria?
It's probably information you could gather at the theater.
Okay. That's fine.
I'll take some of those invites just in case.
Femoria might. Let me. I'm gonna roll an insight check for Femoria. Yeah, no. Rolled a 4.
Useless. She's just a performer.
yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, pretty much. But you could probably figure out at the theater.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So is that where we're heading?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Excuse me. You guys make your way to the theater.
Sharks versus Jets.
And as you're making your way there, you're walking, down the street. And at some point you hear a voice. And it just says, "Yep, I think that's them." And you kind of just stop and look around. And 2 dwarfs step out from this alleyway.
This is going to be our first battle.
They look like the guards.
Where did I? Oh, I fucking put them on my map layer. My bad. Oh shit. Map's going crazy. Move to token layer. There we go.
What's your business here?
What you looking at?
Yeah, and then the second one steps out too and is like, "Yeah, that must be them." And I'm gonna have you all roll initiative, and we'll call the session there. And we'll pick
Oh
up.
boy! Woo!
initiative?
It's
Right in
next
the
to
middle
your
of-
armor. And if you click your token before rolling it, it should auto-populate in there. But
Heyo.
I think you all rolled already, so
Oh, well, I'll do it. real quick.
What do you want me to do?
don't worry about it. I just manually add you guys.
I don't know why my fucking armor class and spell DC aren't saving to my token.
I had to do some token fuckery. I probably fucked it.
I also rolled a nat 1.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, that was your first. All right, so
Rolled a
Olo,
21, so
you got a 4.
I'm second in initiation or initiative with 8.
No, it's pretty bad.
21.
Bruce maybe used all my good rolls earlier.
Hey,
you
had
got
a
'em
cool
when you
heist
needed 'em.
though.
Yeah.
Why can't we just talk to these guys? Why do we have
You
to roll
could.
for initiative?
If you want. Talking is definitely an option.
I got +3 persuasion. Fuck with me.
So I'm fucking walking here.
Do you guys see the turn order thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
all zeros for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
no,
there
no,
we
no.
go.
There we go.
I see numbers now.
Okay, cool.
I don't see them in that.
Because they hasn't rolled
Yeah,
They're
I
supposed to be.
gotta add them.
Damn, dude. You got a fucking 8 for the second one. Holy shit.
Yep.
All right, let's roll. This is here. What
I'll
is
throw
their
nat 20s
bonus?
for both of them?
Let's see. Is only a +1. That one, ooh, that one rolled pretty good. And that one rolled mediocre.
Yeah, they see a robot and a fucking flubber walk around. They're like, yeah, we got these guys.
Mediocre, but still beat us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
still beat. Yeah, 4 out of the 5 party.
All right. Yeah, I was debating trying to fit this in tonight, and
Yeah.
springing this earlier, but it wasn't sort of fitting naturally. So we'll start next session with combat,
All right.
Alright.
and we'll meet back on looks like August 11th.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Or 10th.
What's that?
I won't.
Oh
be-
yeah, we
I
already
won't
rolled
be
back.
able to
and
that
just
one.
said it'd be 10th. Oh really?
Yeah, so if we can fit on the 3rd, I'd be down.
On the
I
3rd.
might be at work on the 3rd.
What is third
That's
As of
Saturday?
right now, they've scheduled a mandatory Saturday next week.
I'm also down to if
What's
we can fit it in another, other than waiting all the way till the 17th.
Yeah, possibly.
My Saturdays are open, so I'm cool.
They've canceled the last like 4. So
Well, do
Canceled
you
the
wanna
mandatory
plan-
one?
yeah, every week we start running out of parts and they cancel it.
So
Well,
can
do
we
you want to
shoot
plan
for
it
the
for
3rd?
that day? Yeah, just plan it for that day, and then if they cancel, then we'll do it. If not, then we'll do another day.
We can do that.
Yeah,
What's the like percentage likelihood chance that they cancel?
F. I couldn't tell you, Bruce.
All right.
I wouldn't rely on it being canceled, honestly.
How soon could you figure out? I guess is a
Like
good question.
Thursday or Friday.
All right.
And I wouldn't rely on it. But you guys can play without me.
Well, we'll say we can play the 3rd. If they cancel, let us know on like
Yep.
Thursday or Friday, and then we'll play the 3rd. If not, we'll just push it to the 17th.
Sounds
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna be out of town. So
Oh, you're good.
It's all good.
yeah, it's me, Psycho. Sorry.
Yeah, and like it's the first combat, so it's not necessary for like you're not going to
Right,
be
that's what I'm
missing
saying.
much, but still, it's just first combat. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have a full party.
Yeah, something for everybody to look forward to.
Yeah. And I mean, more time to plan for me. If it has to go all the way out to the 17th, then I can start building out what happens after everything that is going down here.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Sweet.
Sounds good to me.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry I didn't get combat to you sooner.
That's fine.
Part of the story,
Uh,
building.
Yeah, that's how you got started.
I wanted to give you guys a different opening than you guys meet in a tavern for some reason.
Right.
Which is like 90% campaign. So I
Yeah.
was hoping it didn't come off too dry, but
Well, this is how it happened last campaign too. It's just it's usually all the setup and shit and
yeah.
Thought it was good.
investigating, kind of figuring out what we're doing, and yeah.
Hell yeah. Bow, bow, bow,
Hell
bow,
yeah,
bow,
dude.
bow, bow, bow.
Alrighty, well.
Appreciate it, Bruce.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yep. Hope you
Appreciate
guys
all your
had
hard
fun,
Thanks, man.
and yeah, I'm excited to test this battle sim website
Yeah,
that
it's gonna be
Psycho
fun.
sent me.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's supposed to like sort of simulate a fight.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So like you can sort of balance combat encounters because the challenge rating system kind of sucks in D&D. So I use that to balance a couple encounters that are coming your guys' way. So hopefully it doesn't just murder you.
Mhm.
It's balanced for us hitting.
Just kill him.
Yeah.
We're not about to hit anything.
We're not even
Yeah,
gonna get
we'll
taxed.
see.
These guys come out and just fucking whirlwind us.
Yeah, I was
Around the corner and cast fireball twice.
I was thinking about just having them like attack you
Mm,
and like have you guys roll perception to see if you get surprised, but I don't know, just felt kind of cheap off the bat.
I would have been fine with it.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you would have fine.
I'm
All right.
good too.
You got disadvantage, son.
No, we took a long rest.
Oh, you
Doesn't that
guys
take
did a
away-
long rest. Yep. You're right.
There's my disadvantage roll.
Alright, fuck it, just for the sake. Ugh, good thing we went to bed.
Nice.
What are you guys rolling right now?
We got jumped.
You don't have to roll. I was just saying, like, I
Yeah,
was
we're just
considering you guys make a perception check to see if you guys pegged them in the alley.
I tried to do a whole bunch of checks.
Wait, are we doing a long rest?
Exhausted.
We already did a long rest, Casey.
Oh, okay, so I don't have to press anything?
No, you're good.
Cool.
Fucking alarm clock.
You know, I heard doing my due diligence.
I know you said dwarf footprints, but I still think it's you.
Is it because I have proficiency in that, Psycho?
It's because you're a drow
Yeah,
and
okay.
you're supposed to have disadvantage in direct sunlight.
But we're not.
But
We're underground.
yeah, exactly. So you wouldn't have disadvantage. I'm not super keen on the whole drow disadvantage thing anyways. I think the newer version of the drow, they even did away with it. So yeah, I
You just always have disadvantage
In sunlight.
in sunlight.
and sunlight,
Yeah.
yeah.
Super harsh.
Oh, good thing I can turn into an umbrella.
Yeah, and
Blob glasses me.
that's the thing. Like, there's so many easy ways around it that like
Yeah.
it's almost a redundant fucking setback feature. Like, oh, I
Who
just
says light
fucking
passes
bought
through
some
me?
sunglasses.
I may be a blob, but I'm not. I might not be translucent. Purple.
You stayed in my shadow the whole time.
I'll be alright.
Since
Or
I
yeah,
followed
like
over
if you're
everyone.
standing in shade or the thing you're trying to proceed is in like a shadow, like does that count? Like, yeah, it's stupid. So I don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna go let my dog out because he is still fucking panting.
All right.
Cool.
Yep.
Appreciate
And
it
I'll
again.
see
Hard
you
working with
guys next time.
Later, dude.
Later.
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 I mean, I'm just closing this out.
I'm going to play college football. Later, guys.
Later.
Whose
Later.
team? What team are you using?
Right now, Michigan.
Good choice.
I have a team builder team that I created, and they suck ass, but my girlfriend's over and wanted me to play as Michigan.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude, showing off on the game for her.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hand off to the Dons.
Just got fucked up by fucking Texas.
I'm
Don't
about
say
to
that.
farm some Pyromaniac if anybody wants to join.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Pyro, huh?
Yep, for Slayer.
Do you have the game still up? Are you playing it?
Oh, during most of that I was playing.
Shut up.
I was just standing up on my
Shut
ledge throwing
up.
grenades. I was literally just
Shut
throwing grenades.
up. Were you really
Oh.
playing?
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe interact with the story.
I was interacting enough. I wasn't being my usual self and fucking being obnoxious.
I'll do 1 or 2 pyros with you.
Oh.
Let's just offer.
I'll do a pyro with you.
I was literally just throwing grenades
No, I believe you.
up on my ledge. Casey and Ish are both on still. They've been on the whole time too. I don't know if they've been playing at all, but
No,
I
I
was
just
playing a
haven't.
little bit. I was